Yeah, Griffins are doing the friendly.
Yeah, and I tried to take
They
one and
almost
eat it,
get
but it was
caught
too
in the
far away.
They almost got caught in a fucking engine.
Mm-hmm.
We came across a hot air balloon.
Oh yeah, I got a rifle.
Yes.
The arc rifle.
Nice.
We made a deal that we kill some kid's parents so he can become an adventurer.
Yeah.
So he can become an adventurer.
Totally, the deal was indeed made. Yeah.
Yep.
What
We
else
also all agreed to kill the fishing village there. Everyone agreed to it. We had a long discussion, and it was all agreed that we will do Inquisition on this village here. Yes. All right. Perfect. Everyone agreed.
Or an agreement for genocide. Yeah.
Yeah. Casual genocide.
It's not really genocide. It's only a couple people.
Yeah. True. Mass murder.
Yeah,
mass murder.
Well, is it murder if you are ridding of evil, otherworldly creatures? I would not say so.
Evil, otherworldly creatures.
Well, is there really? Do you really look at the semantics of it? It might be evil people. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were stupid enough to live in the place where you would get turned into an evil creature.
Yeah.
Their own fault. Also, why is the music so loud?
Is it?
Yeah, let me just... I'll turn it down on my
I turned it down a fair bit on my end. Let's turn it down on my end. Yeah, so what else happened after you guys decided on committing mass murder, I guess?
We beat up fucking flying things and then we walked into a castle.
I did some balancing shit on the engine and almost died there.
Almost killed everyone, yes.
Yeah. But it was cool. Hey, I had to line up the shot, Gotta do it for the,
Do it for the gram.
For the compilation. For the YouTube compilation.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta show off my trick shots.
Exactly. But yeah, we killed them all and then went to a giant flying castle where we found a giant's corpse.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's pretty much where the session ended off, with you guys having entered the floating castle and learning that it once belonged to someone called the Acorn of Thunder. And the giant skeleton is seated upon a chair. Around it, you're evidently in some sort of living room or dining room of some kind, obviously scaled to a giant's proportions, but around you are maybe about 40 to 60 skeletons of very much armored soldiers of some kind. And then you have discovered that these soldiers had previously come from the historical faction that used to be here, the Tight Sky. Yeah. And that is pretty much where we are picking up the session. As I have to always do this usual. Hey, so what are you guys doing looking at the castle or the interior of it?
Look for loot.
Yeah,
right where?
Right to the throne. And
just look around. Look on the giant's corpse. I'll go look at the giant's corpse. See if he has anything on his body. We could look together.
I'll throw down a detect magic.
We're all in this together.
Okay, you throw down a detect magic.
How much movement do you have? I have 35 movement. You have 40, right?
Fuck you.
Yeah, 5 feet. That's not that much more.
Yeah, you guys are faster though.
Careful, I'll roar at you and make you afraid.
I mean, we all have our somewhat our own archetypes. I'm sure we can divvy out loot as we see fit.
Yeah. Okay, so Lennox and Kirok are approaching the skeleton of the giant. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm there first.
Okay.
I have 5 feet. you get there and look at something, and I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah, I only get time to
then
sneeze.
Fearbook is using detect magic. What's the range of detect magic? I can't remember. It's on my head.
I think 30 feet.
Is it 30? Here, let me do a quick checky check.
Detect magic.
Detect.
Yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet. All right, cool. Within 30 feet of you, Fearbolt, there doesn't seem to be any innately magical items. No. How about Vega Via or Giku? Where are you guys exploring a scene. I like to point out that the room has 4 doors on either, on like 2 on the left, 2 on the right.
Okay. It says self 10 minutes. So
what?
I would.
Yeah, it works with 10 minutes. You see everything within 10.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I guess I would be just walking around, going over bodies and stuff like that, to see if anyone was using anything, or if anything survived the obviously decay.
Some of the suits of armor are moderately magical, like very large suits of armor.
All right, I'm gonna bang on them with my wrench. If they crumble, they crumble. If they fix, they fix.
Most of them are rusty, so I guess you get rid of some of the rust, but it ultimately crumbles away.
He's looking for the ones that are not completely fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, these suits of armor are maybe around the size of a large creature, so it's evident that they housed something quite different, but they also don't have much of an interior. You can tell that there needs to be something inside of these larger suits of armor, but whatever it was has deteriorated severely over time.
Decomposed.
Well, there's no body inside them. There's no like skeletal frame or nothing.
Oh, maybe they were disintegrated.
Maybe. You guys approach the giant skeleton, and hey, what do you know? He's indeed wearing a singular ring on his index finger on the left hand.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it.
Okay, so you...
Which is mine.
Alright, so you have to climb up the seat in order to do that. I like to point that out.
I have a climbing speed.
He will be the one that's fine with climbing.
And you just snap off his fucking finger to get the belt out.
Yeah, you think I give a fuck?
No, it's a ring. He has to wear that ring as well.
Yeah, it's a ring the size about his head.
What does it look like?
What do you mean? What does it look like? It's a heavy leather belt, a ring made of some sort of heavy leather with a large iron clasp on the front with a rune in giant on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm assuming is a language that only Vegaviel can understand.
Doesn't Furbolg speak giant? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, both of you speak giant because you're both half giants. Weirdos.
But do I at least recognize that it is giant?
Yes, you recognize it, and you will not be able to read it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to whichever one of those two.
Giant dwarven look pretty similar.
Yeah. What is the passive perception of Lennox or Hero?
My passive perception.
Alright, you guys both have
14.
exactly 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a very clearly a loud rattling noise coming from the door to your right, as well as it's not really thudding footsteps, but it's more like something scraping against the ground, clearly moving towards the door.
I will go up to the door and stand like right next to it and be ready to attack whatever is coming out of it, holding up my hammer.
Okay.
No, I will wait and line up my gun with the door and wait for something to come out. And if I see something hostile coming out, I'll shoot at in a straight line, which I'm assuming should be not too hard to at least aim at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The door opens.
Just gonna walk through the. Oh no, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, the door opens and a strange sight greets Kirok. It is a roughly humanoid shape, although definitely of a large frame. It's about 7 to 8 foot tall, and the entire thing is comprised of loose pieces of armor and weapons just randomly sticking out this general humanoid shape. And as it moves, the various pieces of metal that compose its body kind of rattle and clink against each other. And in one hand, it is just holding a massive long wooden stick with a whole bunch of bristles at the other end. And it just looks... If it had a face, it would be in surprise, but its general body language does indicate surprise as it's looking into the room.
Now's the question. Would Kirak view that as a hostile creature? Can I get a picture of the creature? Do you have like a token or something so I can see how it looks like? Because that will be based on how Kirak reacts if he shoots or not.
Wow, judging things by their appearance.
Oh,
Oh damn! Yeah, no, I'd shoot that.
Yeah, he will shoot.
Okay.
I would
Look
shoot.
at those angry scimitar
If he's
eyebrows.
surprised, do I have advantage on this shot?
Yeah, you're 100% surprised that. Please
Alright.
roll a hit.
Let me roll. 18.
Okay, you hit the entity, and
Does
lightning
lightning do
arcs
extra damage?
rapidly across its entire body.
That's the question. Does lightning do extra damage to it? Because it's
It
metal.
doesn't seem it doesn't seem to. It just groans It just groans with great reverberating tone, and kind of leans back against the door. Stop! Who are you?
It talks.
It just kind of rotates its head around. It talks. Yes, affirmative.
Maybe
What are
think
you?
of murder.
As it's picking up the pieces of the shards of weapons you blasted off it and putting it back into its own body, pushing away the large stick. It is a housekeeper. Who
What the
are you in my master's domain? And it just kind of ignores you and continues walking into the room holding the large broom and starts sweeping the floor.
the fuck? Is that your master? And I point towards the corpse on the throne.
It kind of gazes upon it, and it takes a good few seconds before it responds. Yes, I think. Yes, that is my master. And it levels its head at Lennox. You have taken something from him.
Well, he's dead, so
I request you put it back where the master put it.
a big metal thing. Your master is dead. He won't be able to give you any more commands or something like that.
It just kind of looks around. My master is dead?
Yep.
I do not comprehend.
It is no longer able to. He's no longer able to move or do anything. Ever. Or speak.
Damn. Bit
Then
harsh.
he will be easy to please. He is no
Well-
longer providing criticism for my housekeeping.
He can also not feel anything, so he will not be pleased by any of your actions.
I will continue my duties. Please return the master's belongings where he had put them.
How tall is the roof?
The roof is about 60 feet up.
Look at this
Okay,
motherfucker about
are
to
there
climb the
pillars?
walls.
Sorry?
Are there pillars?
Are there pillars? There's a wall.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up the wall then, just in
Oh,
case.
look at him go.
As you
I can
begin moving,
climb
the
upside
creature
down,
turns
up
its
here.
head to look at you. Please return my master's belongings. I do not want to use force. I am not a guard.
Well, fuck, he's made of weapons.
I look
misleading.
at like Furbolg and say, "Can you make this thing shut up?" You do the
I know.
magic and tinkering, so
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to this thing.
It turns to you. Are you taking things from the master's home as well? I request you do not touch anything he had placed down.
We are helping the master, and I hit this thing with the wrench.
Okay, roll a hit.
Fuck.
you're attacking it.
Yeah, you're just hitting her with a wrench? Like, that's
Yeah, I
rude.
got this. I got this thing.
What does that do?
I
Cast
just hit
mending
things.
or
I
whatever you
cast
hit.
mending on it.
Oh,
Is it damage?
doesn't he even have to roll to hit then?
Well, you do because this thing will actively try and avoid getting hit. Obviously,
Oh, okay.
it is obviously moderately sentient. It knows when
Nah.
someone's trying to hit it.
Nah, I'll distract it. I'll hold it.
What the I just got to go plus. What do we got? Let's go 6. I got an 8.
Alright, you fail to hit it as it moves out of the way. Please desist in your aggressive behaviors. I have one last warning. Please return the master's objects. I need to clean the floor.
But no, it helps. And then I go and I whack something else to show it.
It is evidently not particularly interested in its personal well-being. As you hit a bit of broken wood and it fuses back together. It just has its eyes solely focused on Linalette. You are to return the master's ring. It was on his left index finger. He had put it there. It should remain there.
I walk up right next to it and I'll look at the rest of the group and say, do we just wanna, and I do like a whack motion, like behind his back.
Maybe return the ring and let Furbolg identify it first, because it may not even be worth fighting for. And then if it's actually worth, then we take it and run away, or kill him, or whatever. I don't see the point of starting a fight now, though, of what looks to be a rather mundane little belt. With a rune? What does the rune say, by the way, actually? We haven't read it yet.
You're not close enough to be able to read it.
Yeah, I was going to try and get you to read it, but I am now on the roof.
You're not on the roof, you're on the wall, just hanging on.
I love how you get a climb
up the roof
speed and you can climb everything now.
Mhm.
I find it very funny.
It is actually so much fun.
But yeah, yeah, so we just put it back.
The creature turns around and says, "Please return my master's objects. It is to be kept the way he left it. He would be displeased otherwise."
But he can't be displeased now, right?
It just looks at you with its hollow helmet eyes. He will be displeased. Those are his orders.
But if he can't be displeased with your cleaning, then he can't be displeased with things moving.
He will be displeased if you move his artifacts.
Yeah, this isn't working.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, it's almost as if you're talking to something that's created purely to be non-sentient.
Why don't you just put it back and we can again just check what it is. Let's cast.
I look at Furbolg and I do like a behind the creature's back like a motion of whacking and then put 3 fingers up.
If I concentrate detect magic on this thing sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of school is it around?
It is transmutative, so that means it was created and put together into its current form.
Probably turns into something else. If only we had someone to read the rune.
I'll walk above them. Is 60 feet close enough for him to read it?
No.
Okay.
How good do you think his eyesight is?
I'll very cautiously start walking down until he's close enough to read it.
Okay.
What? I mean, you guys want to fight it? Because if we're fighting it, just go. We're spending way too long on deciding about a belt.
You're up,
What it does.
It's gonna
The
take
rune on the belt
significant.
says "might" as Kirok hits it.
Sorry, it's not magical. It's because I don't have magic weapon. So it's a 22 to hit instead of a 23 and 9
Okay.
damage.
It does next to piss all against it as it groans. "You have angered our rules." And everyone now has to roll initiative as its arms whirl and a polearm slides out of one and a series of crossbows out the other.
God, I hope you fucking
Remember, Furbolg, you'll have a +3 to your initiative because you're right next to me.
Well, I'll just.
I don't know.
23 then.
I don't know who else would be close to me.
I mean, you can look at the map.
Why won't it let me reroll? Okay.
Well, I'm not on the map.
Very far.
Here you are. You're right here.
No, I'm
Yo,
not.
that's me.
Oh, and that. Wait, where am I? I don't see myself.
You're right next to it.
I don't see myself.
I don't see Kira.
All black.
Damn.
I'll just
Look
reload
at
the
that.
map.
Oh,
Insane.
okay.
13? Crazy.
There we go.
I think you're actually close
Wow,
to me
this
if
music
you are.
is really loud.
Yeah, you're
Is
within
it?
15 feet of me, so you should be able to get a +3. So you're 16.
Yep.
Hey,
we're at 16.
Sai, I
Yeah.
can't seem to reroll my initiative. Could you please do it for me?
Okay.
You do it
Just
automatically,
click-
doesn't it?
Yeah, just click on it again.
I did.
Okay. Clear initiative. Oh, it got worse.
Alright, yeah.
I
Could you please change it to the original?
To do anything about the music.
It was 10, yeah.
Okay, Fearbook, you are the first to react. Oh, well, no, Kirok does hit it first and it does next to nothing. Fearbook, you are next.
Yeah, all good. I gotta put my thing on the screen. Or am I under it?
What?
I'm trying to, can't see my token at the moment.
You gotta
that-
like select it. I think like just go with your select everything and then should select your token. That's what I did. Right now I'm in a blank screen anyway. I can't see anything.
Really?
I
Yeah.
can see.
It's Foundry.
I don't think
having
you're
to
in
load.
the. Yeah, you probably haven't loaded or something.
Is it possible to turn this music down? It's fucking crazy loud.
I
It's not
did
Yeah,
loud
it
for
just
me.
turn down your
Chrome.
browser.
Yeah, I did it through Chrome.
Oh,
Next
jam it
How
out.
do you do that?
Yeah, I turned it down in the setting, but I don't know why that's not carrying
Yeah.
over to you guys.
I was gonna say the setting for us doesn't really work.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought the volume was global.
Okay,
either
it
way,
just went
Fearbook,
down a
you go
bit
first.
then.
Well, I'll do an opening thing. I still can't see where I am. But
Can you
I
not?
imagine... Nah, I cannot, man. Like,
As in,
it
are
says,
you seeing a
it
map?
says, yeah, it says I'm meant to be roughly around here.
You're not.
Somewhere.
You're
Oh.
like here.
Well, I
Who the
definitely
hell-
cannot see that. Like,
Who
I'm
the hell
double
just
clicking
turned
my
my
shit.
character token like 15 degrees?
Pardon?
Who the hell just turned my character token like 15 degrees?
Huh?
Weird.
Someone?
Can we control your character token? I don't think we can. So it must
You
have been
guys should be able to
sided.
control each other's. Yeah. No.
Can I just drag my own? Can I do that?
Yep.
Alright, where's Kirok? Can someone
Wait,
ping Kirok?
you just put down a token?
Yeah.
He couldn't use his own. Yeah,
I
Philbok
guess-
was like right near the automaton and like next to me, or pretty close.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know where you are though. I can't see where Kirok
Yeah,
is.
my Foundry is not loading at all. Like,
Can you see
load-
this one? Oh.
me-
Yeah, can see the new Kirok.
Yeah.
I'll do it like in this way.
You guys can see everyone else's token, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just us.
Yes. Alright, so yeah, Fearbook, you're first up.
I have no spell slots, by the way.
Yeah, you used
That
them all.
is all good.
I think I have most. I think I have all my spell slots. I think I used a single one.
I'll duck out to here. Get my target selection. And then I'll just try and hit it with the old punch man.
Okay.
Punch.
That does hit it, and it does 18 thunder damage as it groans.
Like and then
Desist with your aggression.
Desist
you
is not-
first. You desist.
I am
think we
protecting
attack it.
the master's abode.
And
Is that
then
your
I'm
turn?
gonna,
Able to load in.
I get a bonus action going Viz.
Okay.
Wait, why is my initiative 6? Did I rolled an initiative of 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why am I on 6?
You should be up next because it re-rolled them all. But you had
Yep.
like 18.1 or something.
Yeah, if you look scroll up, you'll see I have 18.11.
I'm not going to say anything. Mine's higher than it was. Big win.
Alright, in that case, it is Kirok's turn then.
Right. Oh, Foundry is lagging. Oh. Hello?
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 Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, my entire
Hello?
Foundry apparently just fucked up. I can't see anything right now. I won't reload, I'll just do an attack, because I can't target right now. I'll have to reload Foundry again. First attack. Is it doing it?
No, you disconnected completely.
Nope.
Alright, I guess
I'll
I'll
do
have
it for
to
you
reload.
then.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll just do a normal attack with my Warhammer.
Alright, one of them... they both hit, but they obviously don't do as much damage as you think they would.
Yeah, because I don't have magic weapon. So sad.
Yeah. Are you gonna stay there then?
I will... Yeah, I'll stay there. There's no...
Alright, big of y'all.
I think I'm going to hit him with my bow.
Okay.
And I will use ensnaring strike just for fun.
Okay.
So, I don't know why I'm making the strength save, but maybe there's a chance this creature.
yourself?
I clicked on him. No, I've got him targeted definitely.
I reckon this thing's got a +10 anyway.
Yeah, it resists the strength save, so you do extra piercing anyway.
It's fine. Oh, I crit.
Mm-hmm.
Big. I guess I'll roll on the table. The fuck is this? I hit roll and it did this weird animation. Dodge or disengage. Okay. And do I have extra attack, right? I'm a little fucking... I think I earned that shit last level. I can't remember the last time we did combat. Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, I get to shoot it again. Fuck yeah.
As part of your crit, do you want to destroy one of its weapons?
Yeah, why not? Make it knock out its fucking melee weapon. So like,
Okay.
just drew a pole arm, right?
You destroy the pole arm.
Okay, and I'll
It
use
just
dodge.
falls away from its body. Okay, you are
Yeah,
dodging.
that's good. And yeah, I'm guessing that second one hits.
Yep. I already applied the
Damn.
damage.
Okay, easy. And I'll move like a little bit back just for fun.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. I'm going to...
100% gonna do like a whirlwind
Move
attack
there.
and attack us both.
Oh, 100%. But that's not my problem. Is the fun.
Alright.
If I'm not near it, I can't do shit.
And I'll rage.
Okay.
One.
Do you turn even
One,
more red when you rage?
Oh,
it
you
becomes
could.
blue, actually.
Mm.
Blue
Becomes
cheese
beige.
isn't real.
Yeah, he becomes beige.
Well, technically, a blue flame is hotter than a red flame, so.
Yeah, you gotta get that white flame.
Alright.
Oh, yeah,
And they all have
You're too
advantage.
low level for that though.
Yep. You slash away at it as it groans. Please stop. My frame is coming apart.
Nice.
It's okay.
And that's
Fucking
the end of my
sentient.
turn.
Yes.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Giku, who is the furthest away from this.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, we're fighting? Sweet.
I really hope this
Crocodile.
doesn't have repercussions. Like activating more of these, like the actual guards, because this is like a cleaner one, right? For all we know, there could be like a couple.
I think the guards are the ones that are also corpses here.
I would assume so as well, but this thing is made of weapons, so I'm a bit surprised.
Hey,
For-
does
I'm gonna
detect
die.
magic just give me
To him.
a random glow, or is it like it's glows like specifically emanating from something on this? Like, is his whole being just like glowing, or is it
No,
like his
just the-
head,
just
or
the
like
very
the
center.
core of him? Just
Yeah,
the very center.
Yeah, where
Okay.
his chest plate is. You missed twice against it.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Your rapier just tinks twice
So you're-
against its chest piece.
you're pretty
Yeah, I realized
sturdy.
that I should have moved to give you advantage, but oops.
That's okay.
Are you ending your turn there? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any more key points, so I can't do anything fancy.
Okay. With a shrill groan, it it yells out, "Please cease your aggression. I need to maintain my frame," as shields kind of push forth from its body and surround itself. And that is its turn.
It just increases it. It just increased its AC to 30.
Yeah, each
Oh,
shield is
yeah.
a plus
It's like
2.
the Pokemon thing. Every time the defense goes up.
Good old Harden.
Yeah, and you spam it so much until they can't do any damage.
Alright, Fearbolt, it's back to you.
Alright.
Fucking cocoon Pokemon.
It's trying to pick up the broom that it dropped on the ground.
Hit it with its own broom.
Just trying to think how many spell slots I got floating about left. I'll tell you what. I'll try and chuck down a fairy fire up this way.
Okay. It fails
Yeah.
and it is verified. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I still got my 4 things on that one there, so I guess bonus action, I'll just put out an echo. Cool. That's my turn.
Alright, Kirok.
I still haven't loaded in, so Wackus Bongus twice with the hammer against
Donk,
it.
donk.
I have advantage, right? Because I'm flanking.
Yep.
And it's got the glitter.
Hey, that's a
Yep,
good thing
it's got
that
the
Lena's
glitter.
streaming, so I can still watch everything.
Yep, Vega VR.
I think I'm going to shoot it twice, but I will use my Planet Warrior feature.
Oh,
Damn
man.
big. It does not deal 10 damage, unfortunately.
That would
And that's
be
all
cool.
force damage against it.
Yeah,
Damn,
you are
dude.
definitely blasting off pieces of it. Most of its legs have been shorn away by the attacks thus far. Lennox.
Okay. It is targeted. I will hit it 3 times.
Oh, I should have moved up. I'm sorry, Lena.
Fine.
I mean, he still gets advantage anyway.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Fairy Fire gives it advantage, though.
Yep.
Like
With the
flanking.
last rip of Lennox's claws, the creature whines and groans as it falls apart into a pile of weapons upon the floor. Please. Oh, and it disappears. And it just collapses into nothingness.
Damn, so sad.
Oh.
Good job, everyone.
I'm going to dig through that where that chest plate is and see if I can figure out what it is that was
There is
originally
a
there.
large metal orb in the center of its chest plates that is no longer glowing with any form of magic.
Does it have like an armor like that someone could wear?
It is made of armor, but it's not itself wearing any armor.
No, that's what I mean. Like, is the parts of its armor something someone would be able to wear?
If you want to sift through the entirety of it, yeah,
look
I
for
suppose you
something
could.
that is better than my splint mail. What I have.
Yeah.
If there's anything
He probably has a shield that's better than yours.
No.
Oh, wait, no, you got that
Isis
Pisces shield. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep. Are you going to
Is
spend
any-
time sifting through the pile of armaments that used to be the entity?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fearbog will.
We
Hell
both
yeah.
will together.
Ah,
I'm going to look
I'm
around the other
Playing,
one.
we're like two kids. We're like two kids playing in a
A
sandbox,
Lego
but
pit.
it's or a Lego pig. It's just a giant
Yeah.
pile of weapons
Yeah.
and
I
armor.
would say that will
Like
probably
a,
take the better part of the next hour trying to sort out which parts fit to where.
Yeah. I like pull out a piece of rope to like measure Kirox's chest and stuff like that, like a tailor, and be like, yes, this one.
Kirok will like go along and probably does not understand even like half of what Philbok is measuring and stuff like that. He's
Okay.
like,
And
okay.
we'll do like a 90s dressing montage where we come out of like the curtain wearing different helmets.
Mhm.
Give him a thumbs up. Hell yeah.
A lot of it is very old and not exactly sized to fit Kirok, although Yeah, I mean, if you're spending an hour, I'll tell you what you find at the end. What is the rest of the party doing?
I'm opening this chest. After
Okay.
I make a perception check to see if it's trapped.
Okay, go on. I mean, first of all, who trapped his own house?
Damn.
Yeah, true.
It doesn't seem to be trapped as far as you're aware. It takes a great deal of effort to push the latch to open the box owing to its size over you. You are functionally lifting a cart over your head.
I imagine I have to stand on the fucking edge of the chest just to open it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stand on the clasp just to open it and then peer inside. Inside, just a series of a few bits of clothes, evidently, and just a huge stack of parchment. Some mildly deteriorated at time, but mostly kept intact by being sealed within the chest, being relatively safe from the environment, as well as a anvil that's acting as a paperweight holding down all the papers. It's inside the chest. The anvil itself is emitting a constant frostiness, you know.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use like a javelin to wedge open the chest and jump in and just start throwing everything out so we can deal with it.
Okay. I'm fairly certain you can easily carry 100 pounds, right?
I have 18 strength.
You're pretty buff.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it takes a so you fucking yeet the 100-pound anvil and just crashes through the ground, just denting it, kind of wedge in the wood.
I'll jump out again.
Okay, you have thrown out a variety of objects. One of it's an anvil. You also found a interesting-looking book that has kind of a pictogram of two warriors fighting, evidently quite well made, as well as a very strange.
Does it have a
cube
title?
It does have a title, also in Giant.
Oh god.
It also has, you also found a strange tube that's filled with sand, and it has a hole. It has holes on both sides, but the sand's not falling out of the tube at all.
I'm gonna walk over to the guys who speak Giant and ask them what this says, pointing to the book.
I can take a read while Furbolg's digging through trash.
Yeah.
Excuse me, trash?
I mean,
how dare you?
Tell me one thing you found.
Dare you?
Okay.
How dare you? Look at this cool piece of armor.
This helmet
part
sort
of
of
my
fits my head. No. The creature did not have rusty armor onto it.
Oh yeah, it's magical. Probably kept it like pristine.
You pull out the orb, okay?
Yeah, and I look at that and I say, look, it's the transmutation receptacle, arcane sphere.
Yeah. Listen to him. He's smart.
So
not like you, Vegavol.
Yep. So this arcane receptacle sphere shall now be known as ARS. ARS.
Cool.
So on the nose.
We got the creature's arse. What did you get?
The book
I do not know.
that Vegavol is looking at says the title is The Tome of Advanced Fighting Techniques.
Sounds like something about fighting with swords and of such. I do not know how transferable it is, but might be something for Lennox or myself to read. I do not think Kirok is going to be interested, given I'm pretty sure he cannot read, but the others, you may give some time to read.
Flipping through the pages, the entire tome is written in Giant.
Yeah, I mean, we could spend time reading it together, like a picture book. It might actually be quite useful.
If you're reading out loud, I want to hear.
Giants seem.
Yeah.
And
the anvil that is half embedded in the ground also has 3 runes upon it, and together they form the words Frost Iron.
My God.
So,
Frost Iron?
Do not know.
It's
You
like the
don't?
next step up from Cold Iron. Faye really hate it.
Damn, dude, that really. Damn, so I really do be running out of ideas.
Yeah, this thing is actively racist towards the Fae. As any Fae go near, they just hear slurs being thrown at them.
It has like a small carving in the bottom. Fuck Faye.
I like Fae. Dragon Ball has nothing against Fae.
So you guys have gotten the ring/belt, a strange tube of sand, a book that only 2 people can read, and an anvil. And a whole bunch of paperwork written in giant.
Paperwork I'm not super concerned with, if I'm honest.
Alright, now for Sai to write every page out so we can read them in detail.
Oh yeah, true. So I get on that, please.
Okay.
On every page,
Are you gonna
detailedly
actively
written out.
spend effort to attempt to read through the hundreds of pages of giant?
Yes, we will. We will
Taking
spend
upwards
hours,
of the rest
days.
of the day.
We will spend weeks. Every single one.
So, yeah, so when we like end up walking out of here, right? And the guy's like, "So what was in the big castle?" And we have giant sacks of shit. We just look and we're like, nothing.
No, we give him the paperwork.
Yeah,
You go have that.
But you know that Yargo is in here with you, right? He has entered with you.
No, he can take what he
you
can,
got the
can
paperwork,
take. We
so
take
yours.
what we can take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not
No,
some
it's his
sharing
own
system.
fault.
All right,
Yeah.
while he's in here, quick, let's go out and hijack the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
take-
sure will convince the rest of the crew
all-
on the ship. Easy.
Yeah,
There's
convince
no
them. We don't even know how to
convincing
fly the
required.
ship.
Killing. That's required.
Yeah.
When-
So what are the items that you guys are attempting to take, I guess?
I'll take
Well-
the vial of sand thingy.
Okay.
The clothes.
Fearbook, I'd like to
What-
point out
what
as well that
clothes
the
are there?
flag on like a pole, a standard behind the chair. It's already a throne. I don't know why you guys keep calling it a throne. It's literally the guy's
throne.
chair. It's a throne
It's-
compared to your size, yes, but
It's a
to
throne.
to him it would have been a dinner
It's a
chair.
It's
On
a
the
front to
video.
Kirok. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
Yeah.
The flag
Thrones are just
and the
big
standard
chairs.
it's on is
Exactly.
also magical, and that magic is evocation.
Vocation. Okay.
So the flag on the chair, not the flags on this
No,
thing.
the flag on the wall, hanging by its
Oh,
pole, is magical.
Oh, okay, cool.
It has a whole standard, so it has like a long pole that you can hold on to display the flag. But he had hung it upon his wall.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. I mean, I guess you guys looted literally everything from this guy's house. All right, cool.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when in Rome, am I right?
Hey, someone check that over there. I point towards that door. While Furbog puts
I was
like
just
a
about to,
piece of armor on my leg.
Okay. I'll just describe to you the rest of the rooms. You find a titanically huge library. One of them is obviously a kitchen of some kind, and the last one is a bedroom.
The bedroom's
Does
gotta
the
have the good
library
shit.
have anything magical in it?
Yeah.
They do not hold anything else of even remote interest to you.
Any stash under the bed?
Is it all written in giant?
Yes, and not to mention that he would have little use for gold. You are literally robbing someone's house, so
Yeah,
there
but-
is really not a whole lot that he has in here.
DM, is there anything
Really?
under the bed, like a bundle or whatever?
No.
Was there any
wait.
giant-sized
Frickin' spam.
wallet on the corpse?
No dust. Nope, also
Hey, there's stairs here. What's on the other floor?
it's the roof where you guys saw.
Oh,
Hey.
I thought I caught him out.
Rip.
I mean, you do find a series of engraved stones, kind of in the library. They are all written in giant.
Hmm. Okay. Give it a fucking read.
I can't read giant.
Yeah.
I can though. So
Oh,
Each of them
okay,
are
alright.
individual syllables of the giant writ.
okay, bunch of wanky shit. It sounds.
Right.
So it's just like like an alphabet book to teach people how to speak it.
The assumption from what you're looking at it is yes, it does seem to be an alphabet of some
Hell
kind.
yeah.
It's purely the
Tell me what's
syllables
filtering
of the
here.
alphabet. Each rock is the size of a man and weighs easily 10 pounds plus.
Yeah, I'm not going to be picking up
damn.
Half the size of a man, sorry, yeah.
Hey, Giku. You know, that flag would look really nice wrapped around you. It'd really accentuate the color of your feathers. Should grab it.
Wait, where is the flag?
Hanging on the
I
wall.
know, somewhere like over there.
I look at it. Like, how long is it? Can I like make it like a Superman cape or whatever?
Yeah, it's about 10 foot long.
Oh.
10 foot long, about
way too big for a cape.
Yeah, about 4
Yeah.
foot wide.
Way too big.
I suppose.
But it's gonna get in the way of my...
Flying.
What
Walking,
is that
everything.
thing called? Wings.
Wait.
But
You
nothing.
cut out little holes so your wings can like fit through.
That's
we
not
just,
the case.
we just gotta fold it up and wrap it around the right way,
oh,
like you would like a sarong or something.
I suppose there's always
How
a
do you-
use for fabric.
I'm gonna like take it down and it's like.
So you're gonna rip the flag off its stand?
No, I'm gonna fly out and like try to get it out nicely.
Okay, you manage to pull off the whole flag assembly, the pole, the crossbar, and the hooks in which the flag hung upon. It evidently can be presented as a standard of some kind. Could be freestanding, but he had hung it upon his wall.
He's fancy like that.
I look at it and it's like,
Hey, imagine if we hang this on our ship.
You guys don't have a ship.
nah, it's the shit that we're on.
No, it's our ship now.
Yeah, we planted a flag on it.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Pretty
are you guys
sure,
doing anything else? If not, you would have a series of random objects to attempt to figure out what they do.
Yeah, I'd like to attend to the random objects.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start attuning to the belt. I'm not even gonna get it
It could
cool.
be cursed.
identified.
What armor do I
don't
get?
care.
You eventually manage to find a sort of working set of plate armor.
Hey,
What
you
does
did it.
sort
A lot
of
of
mean?
pieces don't really fit because they have to fit your size. So if someone looks at you, it would look as if you managed to steal plate armor from 4 different individuals and then put it together.
Hey,
It
helmet
works, it's
racer.
just not pretty.
Hey, honestly, does Kiro care? Nope.
Yeah, like the helmet is so evidently not of the same design as the chest plate. The boots are straight up evidently very different in of metallic components than the rest of the armor set, but you manage to somehow scrape together one set of plate armor that fits you.
Perfect. So now
Yeah.
I have 22 AC.
I assume
Yeah,
then
you'll have to give me a moment because I won't be able to plus that one until a long rest. If you want
Yeah,
it.
oh yeah, then I have 21 for
Yargle
now.
himself is marking down the location of this castle. He is far more interested in the library and the other cultural and esoteric artifacts than any actual thing,
Oh,
any
what about
actual
the-
artifact that he was
What
interested
about the
in.
clothes? What are the clothes that you were saying? Were there any were any of those magical?
No, they're clothes. Yeah, a person's clothes.
Okay.
They're magical in,
Why would
in
you
their
keep it in his
size.
living room?
Exactly. Well, maybe he has things there for a reason. Maybe he carries the chest with him. That's his
I
travel
don't
bag.
know,
He just
man.
raided it.
Uh,
Once
that
again, you
sounds
guys
like
have literally raided to a humanoid, like a medium-sized humanoid. This place will look like a castle, but to a giant, this entire place is sized like an apartment.
yeah,
you guys have
5
just
rooms.
raided his
Pretty
house. For
pathetic,
no
man.
good reason. Yeah.
Did we figure out what
That's
the belt
fun.
does?
The what does?
The belt?
Ooh,
So the ring,
It has been worn.
that is
Okay.
a belt.
I mean,
Yeah, I guess I'll read
it
the book
still
as well.
takes an hour to attune, so I'm assuming that.
Well, we've spent an hour sifting through the armor, so...
Well,
we
but
only
then
have that time.
by that case, Fearbook is not helping you identify any of them.
That's what I mean, like, couldn't he have, like, attuned to it well?
Yeah,
Fit
so
through the armor?
yeah, Lennox could have attuned to the belt. The belt is the belt of Hill Giant Might.
Nice.
your strength and constitution score both change to 19. This has no effect if your scores are already greater than the belt. You have advantage on saving throws and against being poisoned. You cannot be poisoned by ingesting poison.
I already have every single one of those things. I'm going to take it off as soon as I know what it does.
It's now stuck to you.
It's now stuck to me.
It's yours now. It as instantly put it around your waist, it just clinches tight and prevents it from being removed.
I just gotta get a remove clause or something.
I mean, if we kill you and then like get you back up to life, probably can take it off.
Oh, true.
I have 18 strength and 18 constitution, resistance to poison damage, and advantage on saves against poison. Already. So this increases
Sounds like you should have
my
asked
strength
someone to
and
apply
by
first.
But to be honest, would have Lennox waited? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
He does not seem this patient type.
Who would it be
And
good
I
on?
was like, it's pretty fucking meta to be like, oh look, some sort of belt from a giant. Know what this is?
Must be a giant belt.
A belt of giants, perhaps.
Summon giant.
I mean, to be fair, if you've heard of those items before, where else are you going to get them from?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But have we
Right.
heard of those items? I don't know.
Nah.
I'm sure
Yep,
Philbog
you
will
would.
figure out how to remove it.
Yeah, so I can't take it off at the moment.
Yep, more importantly, if you attempt to increase your stats past 19, it doesn't work because the belt takes priority.
But you said
Wait, what?
unless my scores are already higher than
Unless your scores are already higher than it at the point of putting them on.
Yeah.
It's not right.
So basically,
Let's
it
look,
makes you
to be real.
19. You can't put a +5 to go 24.
Yeah, look,
Yep.
to be real, man, like, we just head back to Cavia, like, for sure, they fuck things, people have fucked with shit like that before. It just means with another round trip to Cavia. To
Probably.
have a spell, really.
I
That's
put
in
it
a
in
while,
inventory, the belt of Hill Giant Might. Congratulations,
Man,
it is now stuck to you.
If you want, you could just, what, is it 50 gold or something like that? Or you could just chuck it in the chest.
Oh, but he
Or
can't.
maybe chuck your whole self in the chest. Come back as a new person.
I don't
Lennox
think that's a good
dies.
idea.
Is anyone else attempting to identify the other things without having to attune to them?
I mean, I'm going to read the book. I don't know if that counts as identifying it, but I guess it technically does.
Okay. I mean, you spend an hour just glancing through the chapter headings, you read the first paragraph of each individual chapter, and it becomes evident that if you study the book, it will grant you knowledge in the form of a boon of some kind. And the 6 chapters are as follow: Advanced Simplicity, Crushing Blows, Net Mastery, Quick Shot, and Ready Bulwark.
Okay.
You know
It
you want
becomes
that.
evident that you would take a very long time to have to read the entire book to understand and learn its secrets.
I mean, that's fine. I'm fucking waiting on a fucking airship right now. I think we've got some travel ahead of us.
Yeah, get that quick shot. I know you want it. I know you're eyeing that
Yeah.
off.
I want to fire. I mean, quick shot. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Like I can. Look, I don't know what any of this shit's gonna do. I'm just gonna start fucking reading it. And if someone wants me to read it out loud,
The paragraph for quick shot would give a brief description of what it is that quick shot would
that's a
give
good
you.
point. That's true. I should maybe do that.
You're just reading the chapter titles, as I
Like,
said.
if you see like quick shot, keywords crossbow pops up a couple of times, maybe you think this may not apply to my bow and arrow. Maybe.
Well, it's okay. One day I'll get a crossbow, and this won't be an issue. But for now,
Suppose
I'll
then,
just
is Giku trying to
read all
identify
of
any
it.
of the objects?
Kiku can't identify anything on his own.
You can. If you spend an hour interacting with an object, you will identify it.
What else is not identified?
But you also attune to it, so...
No, identify and attune are 2 different things. You can identify as you attune, or you can identify then attune, taking a total of 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, you're gonna attune directly to it, identifying it. Okay.
So the old hindsight 2020, huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
The
well,
Battle Hill Giant Wisdom. Oh no!
Yeah, but
That
it,
would
Um,
be hilarious.
The
Like,
strange,
turn into
the
a-
strange rod that has sand inside of it, as well as the flag standard and the Anvil are not identified.
Yeah, learning from his mistake, Lennox is going to identify those three.
Well, you only can identify
well,
one because it takes an hour.
I'll
then
identify
Giku,
my
you've got the
identify the
flag, right?
sand rod thing.
Okay.
Just noticed. I just looked up a hill giant. I literally have only one int more than a hill giant.
Yeah, I know. You're not that much brighter than it. Yes.
Well, I have a
Okay.
bit more wisdom, so keep that going for me.
I mean, I could have guessed that.
It's unfortunate that the hill giant has more common sense than I myself.
The sand tube
combined our
turns
hill
out to
giants.
be a sword hilt of some kind, and it becomes evident that if you speak its command word, which is etched in giant on the handle, the object becomes a weapon, a scimitar, and it tells
Giant
itself
size
as
scimitar?
being named the Time Sunder.
Oh god.
I'm going to throw that to whoever wants a short sword.
It's a scimitar. It's not a short sword.
Yeah,
Is it?
scimitar's like a longsword, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's
It's
exactly the
a
same. It's just
funny
instead of 1d6
split.
piercing, it's 1d6 slashing.
Yeah, it was essentially a short sword.
Curved swords?
Yeah, curved swords indeed.
The only one that would be using it is Giku or Vegaval.
I mean, I have a blade in my arm.
Oh yeah.
An arm
so-
blade.
I am sword.
So
I
Giku
have-
can take it in case we meet an enemy that's resistant to piercing.
Yeah.
Though
I
Giku's
assume-
repairs
So
magical,
Giku, do you want to
so...
identify the anvil or do you want to identify the flag?
Giku
Excellent.
will identify the flag, because he took it down.
Okay. Over the course of the hour, you come to the realization that the flag is simply called the standard of the Archon, and that it is functionally a quarterstaff, a magical one in some regard. Magical in the sense that the staff is magical, but its magical effects do not apply to its effects as a staff. Its main thing is the ability to grant bonuses in combat, rousing allies to courage and to fight stronger.
That means like inspiration
Mm.
or like the motivation thingy.
It's like the bard's inspiration.
So it's an inspiration, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
You can see
Bardic
inside your
inspiration.
party inventory, I have put the objects all there.
So standard of the Archon, it is a magical quarterstaff with a flag on it.
A very unwieldy magical quarterstaff. I would like to just point that out. It's still a battle stand. Unwieldy in the sense that just as RP, if you start swinging this around, it's gonna be real fucking awkward.
Can I
Are you
like
saying
tie it
it's
to my back?
A 5-foot bird swinging a 12-foot staff?
Is unwieldy? Yes.
Like can I tie it to my back and fly around with it?
Wait, this is also like a spell? Holy,
I'm reading
holy
that.
symbol.
Yep, the standard is a holy symbol. You need to be holding in your hand for its effects to have any ability, so you need to actually be wielding it.
Ah.
You can wield it in one hand.
Yep. The Time Sunder grants
My
the
s-
user the ability to cast haste or slow
My
once per day.
strength is 13. Maybe if you give me the giant belt, I might be able to wield it one hand.
Well,
Quarterstaff you can like... Quarterstaff is like a simple weapon that's versatile, so you can just wield it one-handed.
Are you going to be allow me to be able to attack with this thing, DM?
Yeah, you can attack with it, yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
nice.
Well, weapons have the heavy property.
like
Like
great
Mauls,
axes and shit.
long
long swords, great
Like
axe.
two-handed
1d6
weapons. Most of the two-handed weapons have
bludgeoning.
No, long swords don't even have heavy.
Heavy crossbows do, but that's not a melee weapon, so it's less.
Yep.
Yeah, this
A
is
maul?
not a finesse weapon at all.
Yeah, owing to how unwieldy it is, it does not have heavy or finesse or anything. It's just a simple weapon. You're just using the pure weight of the thing to hit someone
Yep, so
with
he
it.
uses my strength to attack with it.
Yes, if you choose to hold onto the standard of the Archon, even though you don't cast any spells and cannot benefit from one of its effects.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Yeah, it has a... Oh, it has also a +2 to spell attacks.
Yeah, that's like
Again,
really
nothing
good.
that any of the
Spellcasters
party
get
really
Yeah,
benefits
cast
from.
this would be good.
Well, Felborg,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
not bad on
Felborg has like
Felborg,
attack
yeah.
spells.
Can you just
People
fold
cast
it up?
them.
3
Yes,
times
Felborg's
per long rest.
booming blade. Well, technically he has to use
Yeah,
for
no,
that.
you wouldn't benefit from spell. I mean, the spell attack. Nah.
It's not a spell attack, it's a weapon attack. But the
Yeah,
Samson has a
exactly.
+2 repair. Scimitar, I mean.
Yep, the Time Thunder is a +2 scimitar that
So
allows
it's a
you
better
to
weapon
cast
than
haste
you're
or
wielding
slow.
right now, Giku.
Yeah, but for Kensei,
Yeah,
that-
it's not.
is she studying a scimitar or gets bonuses for it?
Right now, what the fuck is wrong with my screen? Hang on. Right now my thing is.
What weapons do you have?
I forgot. Longbow, rapier, and the third one was something. Oh fuck. Okay, something is
I
wrong.
see
with
that someone just
I'll
grabbed
be
the
back in
plate
a
armor.
bit. I'm gonna.
Yeah, well, I'm the
drop
one that
my-
was fitted to it, so
my
it's me
screen.
that's gonna be taking it.
And yeah, for the Tome of Advanced Fighting Techniques,
Oh,
you had to
yeah, I
spend
just
either
read the
48
last
hours or
line.
6 days. Yeah, once you
Yeah.
read it, it loses its magic. So
yeah, I
only one
didn't
who gets
know
benefit
we
from
in a
it.
sentry, so I've really got to pick one and be happy with it.
Yep. And also, if you
Because-
pick one, no one else gets to learn anything from it. So only
Yeah,
one of you
well,
gets to
okay,
Yeah, I
benefit from
think
the Tome.
You should take it just because you're the.
I plus
giant
my
and stuff like
normal reach, so is that there's going to be 10 foot for pretty much all of us,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay, just clarify.
Except for you when you go large, right?
Yeah, true. Actually, that gets beneficial on larger. They have a
Yo,
15
give it to
foot
me so
opportunity
I can use my like tail as like a 15-feet weapon.
The only issue that I'm just wondering, if I have to read it out loud to you because you can't speak giant, right? Like,
Mhm.
do I also learn it, or do you learn
No.
it as well as? Yeah, right.
You have to be
So
able to read it.
Okay, then yeah,
Mm.
then you're fine.
Okay.
Also known
Isn't
as
that
this
also
this
like
can
a
only
magical
benefit
book?
Fear Book and Vegovia. Yes.
But isn't it a magical book where, if you try to understand it, it just comes to you? Because it's magical.
No, you have to read it. It's a manual.
I tried.
So until someone else learns Giant, only 2 of your party members can read it.
I was gonna say,
That's
yeah,
still
dude.
quite a lot.
Quick shot for you as a rune knight seems crazy good, dude.
Kind of fucking insane. Like, I get
shit.
that, and then I grab Sentinel as a feat.
Wow,
You only
Sentinel,
can
I
use
mean,
your reaction once.
Oh, not Sentinel. Which one's the other one that gives it infinite opportunity attacks?
Oh, that's tunnel
Tunnel
fighter.
Fighter. Tunnel
That's
Fighter.
Oh.
a fighting technique.
Fuck.
And look, I was thinking about it, but I'm like, nah. Everyone has complained that shit is OP. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna use
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't
I'm
take
like,
it.
nah, fuck that.
Especially with Echo, it like gets even more busted.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
isn't
like,
that
this
like the
looks
whole
good.
build?
And then,
You can Tunnel Fighter Sentinel and make your DM cry.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a player, but I was
like-
like, I'm not gonna allow it to be that broken, so it had to be either it didn't get Sentinel for the Tunnel Fighter attack opportunities.
Yep.
That would be just busted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
Especially if
let's
you
end
also
this off.
combine it with Polearm, because then you have even more reach.
Yeah, the
Ah,
extra
yes, if
range.
you want to make the ultimate fucking munchkin.
yeah, I very much decided against going down that path, and I have not even used my fighting technique at the moment. I haven't picked one.
Man,
I
Ready
don't
to
know.
Bulwark would be so good for Kirok. Because of the
Well, I was
Giant.
thinking crushing blows is actually kind of insane because that's like, you know, you can
Giant.
pretty much get a plus 10 damage on all your attacks.
Is your mace a simple weapon?
A
I have
mace is a
Warhammer.
simple weapon.
Mace
Yeah,
is
but
much
Warhammer
more
is-
than what you're talking about.
Oh, you're Warhammer.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
okay.
a versatile weapon, so it applies
Yeah.
to the Reddit Bulwark. So
No,
would
I think-
do a
Oh no,
D10
I was thinking of you getting a crit on a 19 or 20.
Oh yeah,
doubling
but nah.
doubling crit for a paladin. Smite.
Yeah, but I
Ugh.
don't use simple weapons, so.
Yeah,
The
it
thing is,
would
I
be hard
can't
to
even read
justify
it
using a
because
weapon.
there's 2 issues. Kiro can't read, and he doesn't speak giant. So
Yeah, well, it's either
Double
between
hard.
you or me. So,
Yep.
no bulk. So unless like you have something that you really want there, I'll probably just use it for quick shot.
Oh no,
Yeah,
dude, take
definitely.
quick shot, 100%.
Yeah.
Don't even. There's nothing in there
Yeah.
that I want. So
Yargo has begun to move the Osiris already. He has noted down the location of the castle, and it's interested in going back there. Although he has a cursory interest in the items that you guys have pillaged and pilfered, he does not ask too much about them, aside from just having a cursory glance over them, and then before he moves off, and the Osiris begins moving again towards Mylian Outpost.
Good
You
idea.
know, I think once we get back to Avaspel, probably give like my Warhammer to Kurak, and just let her do it and just use another weapon and suffer the negatives.
You can use the Frost Iron Anvil and make it a magical weapon and a chance of breaking it.
Oh. What?
Oh, yeah,
What the fuck is the Frost Iron Anvil?
You can spend time.
We didn't.
You can spend time imbuing a non-magical metal weapon into a Frost Iron weapon, in which case it gives a bonus to its damage roll of 1d6. But if you crit fail, there's a chance that the item just breaks.
Kind of cool.
What's your benefit to your smith's tools, Furbolg?
I don't know. Me and Furbolg are both proficient, I think. So
It just means that you have to spend less time to utilize the
No,
anvil.
you get proficiency bonus when you have proficiency.
Yeah. In this
So-
case, for the anvil, it means that you half the time to work a non-magical metal weapon into a magical one.
So I mean, I've got. Well, it should be like what +5 if you're running. What are we running? Strength for smithing?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Strength, I guess. I don't know.
What's your
Whatever you wanna
strength,
fuck with.
Vagabond?
What? What do you say, sorry?
What's your strength?
13, so I got a +1.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's better.
Yep. So
But the
whoever
thing
wants
is,
to
if
take
my weapon
more-
breaks, I still have the insanity, right? It won't.
Yeah,
like,
it's almost as if you need to
away.
kill insanities instead of just vibing with them.
Yeah, but is
Hey,
it that
honesty.
specific? Is it that specific Warhammer that you are obsessed with,
Yeah.
or all
Yes.
Warhammers?
It's that specific Warhammer.
Oh, okay.
At this
Yeah,
point, it shouldn't
probably
be
not then.
Tempting. It would be tempting though.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
but
mean,
it
if you roll
loses
a
its
one-
fucking. What the fuck? It loses its enchanting after 7 days.
You can just do it again.
Yeah, but
let's
it's
do it
gonna
again.
be risking to break every time.
No, it's every
No,
time you
every
crit
time you
fail.
roll a 1.
Yeah, every time you crit fail, it
And
has a
then
chance.
only a
Oh.
50% chance.
Oh,
I mean, if you go to crit fail and you use the shield, halving
Yeah.
your chances.
yeah. I like have like a safety net of natural ones with my shield.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it
once
was
a
like
day.
when you make it. I thought when you make the
No, not
item,
when you make
it's
it.
like
Yeah.
you have to roll a 9 or
It's when-
higher.
No. Yeah.
However, I reckon if you eat enough halflings, you might inherit some luck.
Yeah, I'll just take the luck feat, and then I will never have to worry about it.
if you want to. Yep. So whoever wants to take whatever items, please take it out of the party inventory and put it inside your own
I
inventory.
think February will take. Or we'll just leave the Frost Iron Anvil on the party sheet. No one has to carry
Fuck
it.
Well,
I'll
someone
take-
has to carry
I'll-
100 pounds. I'm
I'll
no
carry it.
idea how you guys are carrying all this shit.
Yeah, I'm not taking that fucking anvil. If
Well, I'm fine with carrying it. Oh no,
Yeah,
actually,
you can
I'm
use
not.
you can use an anvil as an improvised weapon. Sure, I'll allow it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the issue
yeah.
is due to my splint armor and my plate armor, I'm not two shields. I'm like slowly actually being pretty. I carry
You
two
can
shields
just-
and
you can
two
just
pieces
drop
of
the
armor.
splint. You can drop the splint now, right?
how do you
I mean,
put
what do you
it?
need
You
it
just
for?
sell it.
How do you loot
It's-
an item to your
it's-
inventory?
You just
Pretty-
drag
pretty-
it into your
It's
inventory.
a decent. It's like not a cheap splint armor. It's like a proper splint armor. I bought it like from a proper shop. if I remember
You got
correctly.
from a proper shop who repaired it from various other pieces together, so
Yeah, but
it's
still,
ultimately
it's-
very scuffed.
It's still
I
gonna
can't
be
drag it.
better than something that's like destroyed from being used. It's not like really
you not
that much
drag?
used.
Yeah, I
No,
gave you the
I-
tome. You're giving
Yeah,
yourself
I-
like 6 tomes. You only have
Where
one.
are they? They're not in my inventory. I'm looking here.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
consumables.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. I was looking at loot. I'm like, where the fuck is this?
Loot is for items, like cash items. Yes.
I thought that would be like. It doesn't look. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so which one is Giku grabbing?
Who's
The banner.
taking
Probably
Time
this-
Thunder?
You are.
You are.
So
yeah.
I'm taking both Time
You're the only
Thunder
one.
and the Standard.
Yeah, we can hand the standard out to whoever sort of has spare hands, whatnot. So
Oh, also, speaking about my Kensei weapon, I just realized I took my newest Kensei weapon as the whip.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah.
That's why it's like,
So
yeah, the super
I've
tie is
already
probably gonna be very not useful for you.
Well, it's still gonna. You're still proficient probably in it, right?
Yeah, you can still. He still has extra attack, but he just doesn't have the monk things on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait a minute. What if you dual wield the rapier and the scimitar?
The rapier cannot be dual wield. It is not light.
Yeah. Rapier's not a light weapon.
Sad life.
What?
Yeah, it
You
has to
cannot
be
dual
two
wield
light weapons.
rapiers. Rapiers are not light.
Yeah. So you can get a feat so you can dual wield non-light weapons though, and then you can dual wield the rapiers.
Yep, but it
Oh,
still is
that's
not as
really
good
good
as
that.
just using straight up light weapons. Yeah.
Wait, so you
Yeah.
can't Wait, is there any way for Giku to haste themselves with the rapier out still? You just activate the scimitar and put it away?
If Giku's other hand is free, yes. And since he
Giku-
uses his other hand is free, that is correct.
Yeah.
So
Giku doesn't
if they
have
just
a-
hold the scimitar in one hand and the rapier in the other, but never attack with the scimitar.
Then yeah, you can haste yourself for free. Yeah.
Yeah,
Free,
then, and he
quote-unquote.
couldn't attack with the scimitar if he attacks with the rapier, but he still can hold the scimitar.
Yep, you can
'Cause you
just
don't have-
And use it.
You're not holding a scimitar, you're just holding the hilt.
That's pretty
Huh.
broken.
The scimitar
bro.
doesn't
yeah.
form
True.
until you tell it to.
True.
Oh, okay. Well,
So yeah, you can haste yourself.
Cool.
okay.
Or slow
Those
sound.
guys
Um,
And I would
don't even
definitely,
have
if you get another
any
Kensei
protection
weapon, get a
against
scimitar,
poison.
because
Yeah.
that's a pretty nice weapon in
But like
general to
seriously,
use.
you want to put haste on the monk.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
so
at
many
least,
attacks.
at least
right?
I'm a Kensei monk. I'm not one of those other broken monks.
Dude, I think haste would be sick on you.
Yeah.
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 Just
I'd-
stab, 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 stab,
Yeah,
stab.
there's no ulterior motives in giving you guys
Uh,
decent magical weapons.
Yeah. Now I don't have
in
to
saying that,
worry about my.
Would you?
But yeah, I will actually ask Furbolg to make my hammer into the frostbite thing.
Ah.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
I
make it-
don't.
make it magic.
Sorry. Did you want me to hold the flag actually? Because you technically have two hands full now,
Sure.
and I still have one hand free, so I
I'ma
could
put.
hold the flag while we.
It's probably better on you too because you are, like,
Remember to also
not gonna-
remove it from your inventory after you move it, because for
People-
some reason it doesn't remove it.
it's like people
Yeah.
are around you more than around me. Oh, it didn't go in.
Yeah. No, it
It
did go in, but it doesn't remove it from your inventory. That's what I meant. You
Alright.
just have to delete it from your inventory.
Oh wait, no. Oh,
Okay, then.
wait. Someone already put it in. Oh, someone put it in mine already. Whoops.
Yep.
Oh, good.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the toilet.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Sick,
Cool
dude.
beans. Alright, as you guys are
Oh.
continuing your way along to Mylian, Fearbook, it will take you the rest of the day to turn Kirok's weapon into a frost iron warhammer.
Is his Warhammer not magical? I always
It's
thought it
not.
was.
It's not magical. He makes it magical with magic weapon as a spell.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, like, two of our party members will not change weapons.
You can. You just have to stop using your hands.
Yeah, I didn't say I couldn't, I said I wouldn't.
Yeah, sounds like a bitch move.
Oh, you're also looking at Furbolg, who can really only attack with thunder gauntlets.
Yeah, with hand. Yeah. Fist.
Yeah.
I cast fist.
We're pretty static.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
unless-
Me
unless
giving
I
you
get
guys
one of
any
the,
equipment. Gee, I wonder if I would be using this at all.
Yeah, that's to make a multi-tool. I guess I'll probably hold on to that if I had one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys are continuing
Fuck
to
you,
move
Solskjaer.
towards
I just
Mylian
figured
as
out
day
that that
continues.
picture is not loading.
Yeah, it's
I've
it's
been
not
trying
loading
to
because
figure
that's
it
the
out for 10
intention.
minutes now, fuck you.
I realized it like 30 seconds and I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is the whole GIF. That's the GIF, okay.
Oh, it's
No,
fantastic,
I
love it.
opened the original and I was like, wow, it's still loading?
Same.
I'm back.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I
Not
honestly
intense.
Once
thought my
the ring doesn't
Discord
give
was
you
stuck.
wish, it gives you a class feature, so it cannot be related to an item. It just has to be something innate to you as a person. So you cannot say, I want the belt to be more useful to me. You can, however, say, I want to be able to remove any items on me.
That's a waste.
The Ring of High Ascent only grants any ability, any effect, as long as it's endemic to the person, not connected to any other thing that might be on them. So it has to be something that benefits you as a being without anything else.
By the way, are we long resting?
Uh-huh. So if I wished, like, for more health, that would work.
I mean, if you guys long rest, but I can't because I'm doing the thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, as he's bonking away, tang, 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 over the course of the rest of the day.
Yeah, just in case the the helicopter wasn't loud enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Or are you tanking your way on what my weapon, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is making your
Yeah.
weapon into a
Okay.
frost iron weapon. So you need to prepare
It's
a
just
new
like-
one that has 1d6 cold damage.
Yeah.
It's just a normal one,
and-
just with a d6 cold damage, right?
It doesn't become +1 or anything.
Question: can I use magic weapon on like a magic?
No, because
weapon?
then it becomes a magic weapon. So you cannot magic weapon on an already magic weapon. So you lose your +1 to hit, but gain 1d6 cold damage.
Yeah, but
I don't think you need any plus to hit.
Yeah, I don't need a plus, and like 1 damage, whatever.
Yeah.
I
So you're
just
saying I
changed
could
my
wish for like the effects of a manual of Body of Health.
cold. Warhammer Cold. That's the new name for it.
Yeah, you can ask for additions to your strength, additions to your constitution, any of that work. That's what the ring of high sense meant to do. That's why I'm like, no one's used it yet. Interesting.
Like permanently, even once I've taken the ring off.
No, it as the item says, the effect lasts for a day.
How do I add different type of damage? Oh, I think just
There's a plus sign. Yeah. All right. As
was 1d6, right?
Yeah, 1d6 cold damage. Yeah. As evening falls over the Osiris, a strange sight kind of greets the prow of the vessel as some members of the crew point towards it, and somebody pulls out a telescope to look, a seeing eyeglass to point towards it, as what looks like an armored wyvern is flying towards the Osiris.
Have we had a long rest?
No.
Short rest.
We had a short rest?
Yeah, you
Barely
guys would have. You guys could have short rested. Yes.
That
Okay,
fight was
well
like
then-
baby fight. Like, what the fuck? Why are you guys
we
worried
had the
about rest?
fucking big
I'm
fight
on
before.
less than half health, alright?
Oh, yeah,
But-
true.
okay.
Yeah, you guys just beat the
Sure.
living shit of a housekeeper who literally didn't
Oh,
attack you.
Also, we had a
Alright,
fight
I'll
with
go
like a bunch of flying creatures.
Yeah, that's the one that hurt your health. I know that.
Well, more
Yeah,
of my
well.
spell slots because I still have 0. Hey, I have my features back.
Nice.
Actually, I'll also use 3 points of healing on myself to get all the way to max healing.
Okay.
How to do the cold damage as an extra one? You just go to the damage formula and click on the plus, and then on a new line you can do that. So it's not
But
all.
how do I make it a cold damage though?
So yeah, you'll just have to write that in. So you go damage formula on the item, click on the plus, and then there should be a line underneath it, and now you just do that, and then you can go 1d6 cold.
Oh, perfect! I did add it on the top one. Let me just.
Yep.
Yeah. So it won't add them all together now.
1d6
Keep them separate just in case something's immune to cold.
Cold. Let me just try to see if that worked. Yeah, perfect.
Cool beams. All
If
right.
it actually would have rolled, I already would have broken it.
Yeah, instantly breaks the weapon.
By the way, it's
Swings
only
it
like
to your-
if I have advantage and stuff like that, it's not gonna have that effect, right? I'm assuming.
Unless you roll double ones, yes. Which could
Damn,
be
if you had-
possible.
if you
I
were-
have like a bunch of things to prevent it. I have like the clockwork amulet to just get a 10 and like stuff like that. And this part.
Barbarian would be really good on it because you can just always reckless and you always have advantage, and it's like a really low chance you'd roll 2 1s. So
But you're telling me there's a
You
chance.
say that, but we've seen you attack, Soltra.
yeah. Look, I'm not saying,
thing is-
it's fucking impossible. I'm just saying it's not very likely.
The fact I see you attack in campaigns and never roll a halfling is just like testament to the willpower you
I
have.
want to play a little fucking halfling. Okay, I'm
Yeah, halflings are
very
bitches.
dedicated.
Yeah, Jai wants to know your location. What are you shitting talking about, halfling?
I appreciate you.
Yeah, so how are you guys responding to the heavily armored wyvern flying towards the Osiris after your short rest?
I'm too
Um,
busy. I don't notice.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
I'm
walk
actually
like
reading.
to the side of the boat where they are coming from, and I like look sternly at them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
I
able to
forge
climb up the
everything,
side of
I
the
forge
ship, would I?
everything with my thunder fist, so it makes too much noise for me to notice as well.
Sorry, where's Lennox climbing?
Like,
Actually,
the
Kirog would
climbing
not
up the
be
side of the
interested
ship
because Kirog would be
wouldn't-
interested in his Warhammer, so we would stick with Furbolg. He would be like
Okay.
really intensely watching what Furbolg is doing. So
Right. I wouldn't be able to climb up the side of the ship, would I? That'd break the ship, wouldn't it?
What? The side
How
of the
would you
ship?
break?
Yeah.
Why do you want
Climb
to
up.
break the
You know-
ship you're on?
You know how fucking
No,
windy
I'm
it
just
would be?
asking, alright?
Oh, as in like you want to climb down the side of the Osiris and
No,
blast
no,
the hole
no,
through
no,
the
no.
hull.
Fuck's sake. Climbing up the ship, would that damage the ship?
No, it's a ship.
Okay.
Robotonitis. Yeah, you're climbing up the. Well, first of all, the ship doesn't have a what's it called? It doesn't have a crow's nest. Yeah, because it's not meant to sail. It has a raised room that acts as its cockpit, essentially, where the helmsman and the navigator are. So you could literally walk up the stairs towards the highest point of the ship, which is that room where they are piloting the vessel from.
But like, I want to be somewhere where like I could attack quickly. So could I be on top of that room?
If you want to stand on top of the bridge, yes, it would be a very strange thing. But I think the crew has, over the course of 3 days, got to terms with the fact that you guys are fucking weirdos.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that then.
Yep. Okay, so you're just standing on top of the bridge.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
it is definitely a very fucking weirdo kind of moment. Say, all right, weirdos, climb on top of the building of the room I'm in. All right, cool beans. As the wyvern gets close, it becomes evident that there are two creatures on it. In a sense, there's one individual that's splayed across the back of the wyvern, where its wing membranes meet its tail, and it's just the person is just tied to the back of the tail. And there's a rider, also quite heavily armored, as it flies next to the Osiris, and the rider begins yelling onto the vessel. Hail! I'm Zomoku. Could I have respite upon your vessel?
Is the guy who owns the ship anywhere nearby?
Yeah, Yargo has come out of his room escorted by his guards.
Oh,
And Yargo asks, like, Why do you seek respite upon the Osiris? My mount is tired, and as am I. I have not slept in 2 days, and I would very much enjoy being able to rest for the night. If necessary, I can pay for if needed, but I will hope that your kindness passes through, brother. And Yargo kind of shrugs and nods, allowing the individual to land on the Osiris of the wyvern.
I'm gonna ask him, like,
where are you headed to?
As the individual gets off the wyvern and pulls off his helmet, it's evident that he is a full-blooded orc, unlike Yargo, who is half. And emblazoned across his back is a massive symbol of the League of Arms.
Of course. We're about to be fucking raided, boys!
Zomoku looks at the party. I'm headed towards the combined Zestrian kingdom.
Oh,
I have a bounty to submit.
well, we're not
As he
going
unties
anywhere
the
near
individual
there.
gagged on his back. It does not matter. My wyvern will fly me there. I simply would desire some rest after chasing this man for the past 5 days.
Being a bounty hunter, would I recognize the guy that he's like bringing in?
No, you have zero idea who it is. You will recognize
so
him, though. Zomoku is known to be relatively efficient. Definitely one of the better bounty hunters you can hire if you so need one.
Zomoku?
I'm gonna walk up to him somewhat reverent. I used to be a bounty hunter myself. I've heard of your exploits.
until you got taken out. He nods at that. He's like, you used to be. It is a wise decision to leave the life. It is not a good life. I only continue doing it because employment's difficult within the League, and I have severe disagreements with many of the war bands. As he grunts and unties the human across his back and ungags him to give him water, and the man immediately says, Please, if you can, you understand me, right? You're not idiots? Okay, I will pay you money to kill this man! And Zomoku just instantly punches him square in the face and feeds him water as he's drooling blood.
I've had a couple like that before.
Indeed.
Where do you get a wyvern? Just
You raise one from birth. Or hatch, yes. First you slay its mother, and then you take the eggs.
Then you eat them.
You can choose to eat them. I have chosen to let this one grow to full size. It is now my mount. It is quite advantageous, although not particularly very stealthy for some other requirements, but in this case, I require fast traveling to the combined Zestria Kingdom. I believe Acorn here and his bounty expires soon, and they might change the bounty to a different denomination in due time. As the man kind of stirs against, like, please, I'll pay you just to free me. You don't have to kill him. And Zamoka just kicks him in the ribs.
Well, I wish you well.
What is he in for, this man?
The orc kind of sniffs and spits over the side of the vessel. I have no idea.
Oh?
I just know I'm being paid. I think it did. I have lost the bounty. Also, I do not particularly care as long as I'm paid. But I do vaguely recall something about embezzlement.
Oh.
What's that?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Boring.
What a coward.
Money.
And to be unable to generate your own revenue from the strength of your own arms.
I mean,
Man's got a point.
Yep, and he just manacles the man to the side of the vessel, and has the wyvern look at the bounty before he heads into the rest of the ship looking for a place to rest.
okay. I'm gonna fuck with him. I need to get back to my book.
You're going to fuck with the
Yo,
I'm not
like,
going to.
Oh,
Not going to.
okay.
You are going to, or you're
Fuck.
not going to?
Yeah, I was
No,
like, what are
I'm
you gonna
not
do to
going.
this man?
Oh man, I didn't know it was a type, but
Oh,
you
no,
know,
he
we support
the
you.
ship.
Make connections, right?
Yeah. The man spits out like a half-broken tooth and he looks at the party. Please, I have money. I'll pay you if you can convince the bounty hunter to let me go free. He just wants money, but he doesn't want to listen to me.
You
I
know
think
him
I
longer than
upset
we
him.
do.
Not by choice, not by choice. I think I irritated him by fleeing him for so many days. Please, I will pay you for this.
Are you going to pay
Not
us as soon as
interested.
we set you free? Do you have the money on you?
He does a kind of sheepish grin. Of course not. That'll be ridiculous. My money is held in my holdings. I swear
Yeah,
upon my life, as I will pay you.
Yeah,
not
Alright.
we didn't have time for detours. I do not think, at least.
No, we don't.
Sorry,
Where
Sydney,
is your
asshole.
holding?
My holdings are in the soccer team.
Yeah, oh. That
We are close by. Yes, I do somewhat recognize the direction. We should be near the city of Gorogoi. Most of my funds are in the bank there. I was hoping to defect, elope to the soccer team.
Get married?
Please, I must beg you. If you return me to the Zestria Kingdom, they will no doubt hang me.
Look, I am tempted, but I don't. I'm not too convinced. I would want to get in a fight with someone who owns a wyvern. Seems a bad idea.
He only
Not
wants
good for your
money.
health.
I'll offer to pay him to convince him to take my money instead of the king's.
Yeah, no. I've heard the stories of him and
I
his
mean, you know,
exploits.
we take him. He follows us around. The Dragon Man will also follow us if we convince him, because he will want to get paid as well. We could have them as our companions on our journey for the next week or so before we get back to the place. It's not a horrible idea, no?
It is.
I'm inclined to disagree, but if no one is particularly strong about it, then I obviously don't really care.
All right, so you guys just walk away from the man as he begs and pleads.
I'm gonna punch him.
Oh, that's just rude.
Yeah, he spits out more blood. Please, I've never even gotten in a fight in my life. This has been the most violence I've even seen.
You keep talking, I'll throw you off the side of this ship.
Alright then.
Immediately shuts his mouth and just slowly begins to swallow the bloody spit in his mouth.
I feel very sorry for him. It's like,
You didn't have to do that.
But he wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have to, but I could.
Well, I'm just gonna give
Yes.
the guy a drink and then like just tell him to just like, well,
Yeah, he gives a very timid smile as you give him the drink, and he says, "My hands are manacled, sir. Could you tip the glass into my mouth?"
Okay.
He drinks readily.
Yeah, that's right.
You're a bad
Well, if
person. You
you're
should feed
gonna
him
die
too.
anyway, just make sure you're comfy for the rest of the time.
What's the drugs we can force feed him?
You could.
Just if you guys are interested.
Yeah, you guys have the extreme psychedelic that you guys have gotten from Harvest Bell.
I'd rather not waste it on this dude with no tangible benefit.
You know, I could eat it and it would have no effect because it's effectively a poison.
It's not poison. You just don't get
Yeah.
poisoned. You can still get other effects from food.
Okay.
You just cannot be poisoned.
Yeah.
So, say if I drank poison, I would still
If
die.
you drink
I just
poison,
wouldn't
you'll be fine.
poisoned.
It just has nutritional benefits to you. Yeah, but if you eat poisoned
Nutritional
food, you'll
benefits.
still be
Okay.
eating food. You just won't get food poisoning. Or anything
Okay,
like that.
alright.
Yeah. So I guess you guys can attempt to you guys can long rest as Iargo says that you should be at Mylian Outpost by either this evening, as in this night, or the following morning.
You're vague,
Come
but
out
I'll take it.
completely- Come out
Long
completely
rest.
clueless once I've done this mace. Once I've done the Warhammer, sorry.
Yeah, you come out as a wyvern on the deck.
Can we long rest now?
Yeah,
Hey,
you
who's
can
this? What's going on here?
Hey, what's
Friendly.
happening?
Don't care.
Yeah, it,
Actually,
just
I'm gonna walk over to the wyvern and just like pat it.
Even before you get your hand onto it, it kind of does a low reverberating roar and hisses at you. It's acidic spit dripping onto the deck.
I don't care. I'm gonna pat it.
I think I was gonna need.
I'll walk up to it and will use my cool animal handling skills to calm
An
it down.
animal.
To pet it. Well, Kirog is gonna just do like a, "Hey boy, how you doing?"
Go on, roll animal handling, but 100% at disadvantage. Okay. It does a deeper hiss and just spits a goblet of acidic spit at Kirok's feet. Before it curls
Damn,
up and
dude.
attempts to sleep.
I'm still gonna walk over to it and pat it.
Okay.
I
I
will
don't
walk
care if it
away.
wants me to or not.
It is very irritated at you having done that. And
Hey,
the
guys,
barb on
there's
its
a-
tail
there's a-
bristles.
There's a guy over here in manacles. What's up with that?
Please,
Do not
sir,
worry.
you understand me. Please, free me.
Remember what I said about talking.
He shuts his
Yeah.
mouth.
I think
I'm
they
gonna
said
pat the
he
wyvern
was
for a bit and then walk over.
being taken in for murder of a family of children and then burning down of an orphanage, something or other.
The man looks up with one bruised eye and a bloodied nose and face. What? No, I never did such a thing.
I put my hand on his shoulder and shh. I'd be like, "You're making adventurers too." And I give him a wink and a thumbs up.
Just looks confused. I did. It was a bit of embezzlement. And the league wants to hunt me down because I defrauded on paying them.
Crime. I kill him.
How dare you?
The second thing that my order destroys.
Yes, financial criminals, as well as the unknown.
There
Holy
has got to
shit,
be
I
a paladin
have such a
of
good
like
character.
financial
Hunt-
crimes.
We
Yeah.
hunt devils and everything, and financial crime. The second worst thing in this world.
Oh, that's really a great paladin idea. Come on.
Yeah, there's got to be like a homebrew of like a paladin of financial crimes.
No, IRS,
Well,
open up.
technically, it's of a crown, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
IRS, open the
paladin.
fuck up.
Activation
The
is the
IRS.
worst crime.
Imagine like an IRS pilot.
Yeah, the IRS, when they come to your, instead of coming to your door with a contract, they come to your door with a gun.
No, they come with and smite your fucking ass until you pay the taxes.
Yeah, if you
Like-
don't pay up, I will
I
smite
can
your
imagine
dog.
there's like a circle of paladins talking about like, man, I hate devils. Man, I hate the undead. Man, I hate tax evaders. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate 'em.
Goddamn offshore account.
Nothing.
Goddamn second company that like has 3 companies under it.
Shell companies. All right, as you guys long rest, can Lennox, Geeko, and Vega give me a wisdom save?
Oh,
No.
fuck them, right?
I'd
Level.
love to. Wisdom?
Red light, green light.
Watch this. Bam.
Wisdom save, yeah?
Yes.
Fuck. We're
Would they
advantage,
sleep
right?
anywhere near me?
No. No.
7.
Well, they are close to you.
Wait, do I have
Yeah.
to be conscious for my art?
Yes, you do have to be conscious, however.
So
It's the other part of the ability.
Rip.
They are close to you because you guys are all on hammocks, but yeah, you have to be awake for it to work. Okay, Vega, Vial, and Lennox.
sucks.
Your dreams are, the best way to describe them is heavily polluted by visions of unknown
Horror.
entities or unknown things occurring. You can see, for example, you dream of yourself standing on the prow of the vessel of the Osiris, looking out into the sky. Evidently, the Great Tear before you. The sky is a blotched mess of purple and greens, like a disgusting, ugly bruise. And from the horizon, you can see tendrils, dark tentacles, thousands of miles long, encircling the entire sky. And all around you, just constant hum of sounds attempting to become voices, many of the words you cannot understand until you finally pick out enough of the words to hear the phrase being spoken to both of you in your dreams. Come to us. The secrets will be given. The answers foretold. Your answers lie within. We are coming. And you both awaken in a cold sweat. Both give me a constitution save.
Oh, you cheeky cunt. Need a little fucking saves. Making me roll stuff?
Yep.
How dare you?
Lennox, an immense sense to vomit watches over you, but you
no.
bite down the nausea. But Vega Vial fails and vomits black sludge onto the deck. Viscous and globular. It attempts to move before it dissipates into nothing on the deck. And you feel incredibly weakened. You're very certain that most of that was blood.
Did I
Oh,
see
fuck.
the thing he vomited up move?
No,
Was
you were
I
asleep.
awake for that? Okay. Lucky
I'm
you,
assuming
Vegama.
Lennox and Vega Vial
Fuck
did not
you,
wake up
bro. You
anybody
think you
else.
beat me in a fucking fight? Man can't even
Yes.
read. Definitely not.
Maybe.
Definitely under deck where you don't have anywhere to run to.
Did I see Vega in my dream?
Yeah,
or
you guys are both in cold sweats looking at each other.
Oh,
the fuck was
fuck me.
that?
I do not like this place.
Looking at Vega Vial, there's something very immediately apparent. His eyes have changed color. They are now a luminous purple.
Oh, that's cool.
You alright there, Vega?
I think it was a shitty dream. Fucking, rift, etc., is a bit of a mind sore.
Your eyes. Do we have a mirror in this room somewhere?
It's like
I'm
dark
sure there's
as well,
something
right?
reflective you guys can find. Yeah, there's still
I'm
lights
gonna
around.
pick up Kirok's shield.
It's not reflective,
I wake
though,
up.
right?
What do you want?
It's not gonna be reflective.
I like
It'll
wake
be
up
reflective
immediately with
enough.
hammer in the hand. What?
Who touched my fucking shield?
I have everything. Like I'm sleeping armed. I have both of them in my hands, cuddling them while sleeping. I can't sleep without them.
He uses them as a pillow.
Exactly.
But yeah, Vega Vial, you can see that your eyes are very dim, luminous purple. Even in
I
the,
look at
even in
his
the
eyes.
darkness, you can see them glow.
What happened to
I-
him?
No, nothing. It is just a side effect of my magic. I have fey roots.
Roll a
Purple is a
deception.
fey color.
I will inside check that.
I'm not gonna fucking tell you what's happened.
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah,
inside
bro.
check.
Yeah, it's got the rift. Oh my god, a 10.
Vega Vial is obviously lying and as confused about it as you are.
I like walk up to him real close. Are you lying to me?
I mean, do not get me wrong, Kirok, but you have a tendency to think more of your weapon than you do of your whatever head you have. So I do not wish to alarm you, but I think it's just easier to lie than you than say I don't know.
Inside your head, Vegaviel, you can continually hear the voices pounding into your mind as they're calling out.
Well, that I'm not going to bring up. So
I will hold my holy symbol and like push it into your face and use my channel divinity, Abjura, the extra planner, and see if he reacts to it.
Yeah,
You
do
will
I
not.
react?
No, you
Is
don't.
he an aberration, celestial, elemental, or feed?
No.
I think it was maybe just something I ate. I would not worry about it.
Well,
Your symbol does not make me run. Do not worry.
I'll keep an eye on you. You seem fishy.
That is fine.
see.
May I still be on board of
Screw
killing
me
the
as well.
village, or I'll be suspecting you of being one of them.
You know what
I'll
else
walk away.
is fishy?
Will you walk away to? We're like sleeping in the same area.
Yeah.
You're just gonna leave.
Yeah, exactly. You just walk back to your hammock.
Yep, I'm just gonna leave.
He just
I'm
rolls
gonna-
back to his hammock.
I'm not gonna sleep in the same room as someone I suspect of being maybe bad.
You know what else is
I-
fishy? And I'll throw his shield back at him.
Wow.
Like a part of my thing.
Yes, it has fish on it. You are correct.
Got him.
Got him. Hey.
He's confused because you just stated what it was, and he's like, "Yeah, it's fish. Yeah."
You can never emotionally recover from this.
Alright, so I assume then Lennox and Vega will attempt to go back to sleep then.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Alright,
had a long
Vega,
rest at this
give me
point,
another
or
wisdom
that-
save.
Okay. Fuck you. Watch me
It's
fail
only
this.
Joe. Yep.
Yep, there you go.
That's a pretty titanic fail. I was going to say disadvantage, but still. As you drift back to sleep, you no longer sense that the pre-nightmare fear, but you begin to see a strange vision in a way. Even though you know you are asleep, you're in fact extremely aware that you are asleep, but you experience this extreme nauseating vertigo, as if like your vision is being ripped out of your eyes themselves, and you float into nothingness, no gravity, no wind affecting you. Around you, you see only darkness, but slowly you see before you a vast open plain of molten rock, destroyed trees, just complete desolation before you, just nothing around. But the entire plain has indescribable, unscrutable geometry, nothing, the way the rocks are formed, the way the trees in the distance are, the way the ground beneath your feet is shaped. None of it makes any sense. And off in the distance, you see four shapes, four entities of indecipherable size and shape at a distance that you cannot begin to understand, at the head of a vast army of trillions of unknown creatures, some of which are familiar to you as you had previously fought them. These four entities stand at the head of this army that severely outnumbers the entire population of Neo Zestria. And in unison, these four entities and the larger specimens, these larger creatures around them, turn towards you, and their voices pound into your head. Seek us. Your salvation lies beneath the Mage City. The answers await.
Beneath the Mage City. Okay.
And you don't wake up, but your dreams are you just keep seeing the vision of you on the prow of the Osiris, these great tentacles encircling the sky.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, and you guys all wake up from your long rest. Vega now with new eyes and looking very, very sick. He's pale, he's
Is he
pallid, and making
exhausted?
cold sweats. He's not.
Okay, thank God.
He just looks as if he just woke up from an all-night bender.
Hmm. Well, obviously I'll pass it off as nothing.
I'm fine, guys. Don't worry. Look at Kirok as Kirok flexes his warhammer. I'm good, man. I'm good.
I will
Yeah,
walk
did I-
up to him and I will say, "You don't look healthy."
Oh, it is.
Here.
I think
I touch his
got-
shoulder and I will use 5 hit points to see if he gets better by neutralizing either poison or disease.
Yeah, is this the village we're about to fucking murder?
Oh, yeah,
No, it's
you've
a
landed
Mylian
at Mylian
outpost.
Outpost as the
this
Osiris
is not the
descends
village.
the sky.
Yeah, true. It's not.
So thus giving him, the removing
It makes
a
him look a
disease or
bit
poison.
better, yeah. He looks less like he just had a whole bunch of alcohol and no water and then he went to bed.
Thank you. I feel a little better, but do not worry about me. I will manage as I always do.
Also, next time, don't lie to me. Because lying is the basis of all these creatures. So by lying, you make yourself more suspicious.
You know what? I will see what mood you are in, and if you are maybe in a killing mood, I might consider lying to you. But you know,
You
let's cross
lying
that road
will
when we
turn
come
me
to it.
into the killing mood. Just so you know.
Not if I
Yeah.
lie very well.
I highly doubt you will be able to lie.
The killing vibe.
I actually have proficiency in deception,
Yeah.
so I was really hoping I'd pop up a little bit more, but I'm not.
Yep.
That's
Nope.
fine. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, so the Osiris descends into Mylian, the rear ramp lowers, and you guys are able to disembark. The Osiris does not stay around to just refuel of any kind, although they do pick up additional water, and within an hour they are again in the air and flying away.
Goodbye, asshole.
Yeah, but in the
bounty?
morning you notice that the bounty hunter's already gone. He had flown off in the middle of the night.
Okay.
That's fine.
Also, Philball, can you do in the morning my armor? How long
Yeah.
does that take?
An hour.
Would there be an hour in the morning until we get there? For him to do it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, you guys wouldn't have woken up just as the thing was beginning to descend. Yeah.
Alright, now I have 22 AC.
Cool. Time to make you take more saving throws then.
You will never hit me. Basically,
Sure.
my
Also-
job is to cause you to have to think of other ways to harm me.
There's also
Yeah,
power-
emotionally.
Saving throws too good. Oh.
Well, I'm
Emotionally,
paladin, so
that's
saving
it.
throws is also more easy for me.
Alright,
Is
so
also
you guys
you-
are
is
now
also you
in
party?
Mylian.
Advantage on everything. Immune to poison.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
immune to poison, I'm immune to disease.
Yeah.
The last barracks and the ale house have the same description.
Do they?
Yes.
The last barracks don't even have a description for me. They're
You
literally.
need to go into biography.
Yeah,
What?
wait, what the hell? Why did all these sheets change?
Yeah, yeah, literally character sheets.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's weird as fuck. Okay, wait, I know how to do it. I'll change
No,
them.
these are mimics. Careful.
Ah, yeah, the
It's a
whole building is a mimic.
warehouse.
Consider the
Ooh.
fact that I have done a mimic tree, this will not be the first time I've done something like that.
I at some point I want to do like a mimic town where as they walk through the town, like the town moves in front of them, like other mimics like walk in front of them, so they like confused as this town never ends.
That's fun. Do it as a Halloween one shot. Oh no, that's this week. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
All the villagers that are walking around are just doppelgangers. Constantly
Yeah.
changing.
Could be a really nice mindfuckery one. I am also, as we disembark from the ship, gonna use because I don't have my lion with me and I want my lion with me. Use the fine steed. How long does it take? Oh, it's 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna, as soon as we disembark, I'm gonna just sit down 10 minutes and cast the
Yeah.
fine steed.
I think this will be the first time any of you have ever set foot onto the Great Tear.
Mhm.
And
Actually, technically, I would have like once. Just you
Well,
know, as the trial.
right, yeah. So
But only,
the
like,
strange
short.
environment around you would be relatively familiar. The ground is this pale purple brownish hue. You can see that greenery does grow around you, but even the biggest, healthiest looking shrubs still look sickly to some extent. But this town is quite busy, it's quite bustling, it's quite a lot of people, and you can see that there are ships moored at the docks. And as you're looking, one of the ships does disembark a cargo of just maybe about 20, 30 heavily armored and armed men and women who excitedly they don't really march in order, they just kind of stroll into the city.
DM, the line stuff is farmland?
The what?
The line.
Yeah, this is all farmlands to feed the place, obviously, yeah.
I would not eat anything that would grow here.
I would say it's nice
don't really
to be
get a
in here
choice.
on ground.
Yeah, you don't really have a
but-
choice, if not what you're gonna eat.
I would just import stuff, honestly.
We need our paladin to create food or water.
Also,
This town does
why
import
is
a
there a
lot of food.
dock like here in like
It's a fishing harbor. For fishing. That's where they keep fish.
That's where they keep fish. What?
You know, for
Oh yeah, the
Also-
mutated
also-
crazy fish that are probably also
During-
have
during
8
times
eyes
of high
inside of them.
tide-
Yep.
During high tide, that area would be covered, so it would connect to the sea.
Is there even a tide?
Who knows? Alright, what are you guys doing in Mylian?
Gonna ride my line.
Let's get we gotta fucking work out where we want to set up this device. Or these devices.
Yeah,
right?
well,
we have a map.
You gave us a map.
You guys
didn't
do have a map, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna figure out which one of them is the closest.
Fuck's the map.
Do we wanna try to find someone local that has a bit more knowledge? I've been here once, but I was younger
Yeah.
and scared out of my mind, and probably I don't remember much about what happened. I was just running.
According to
So-
Q-Rex's map, the closest one is no more than a day's walk away, and the others are kind of clumped around that area, so they're not near the outpost.
Hmm.
Wanna see if there's anyone around that, you know, is knowledgeable about the area. It's a dangerous place. We should be careful.
Sure. So,
Also, do we have money? Because I have no money to pay anyone. I have
You guys do have
zero.
money, right?
I have 0.
What do I have? I've got a lot of money, if I'm honest. But I don't really want to pay anyone for something I believe we can do ourselves.
I have 1 electrum piece and 1 silver piece.
Why the fuck are you guys so poor?
Because we bought like a bunch of
Use
shit.
that Fucking money.
75 gold, apparently.
Nice.
Alright,
I've got 700 gold.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't mind.
You never
Fuck
bought
guys-
anything, I guess.
That's what happens
No, I
when you
haven't.
save.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
it's
I
like
bought a
I've had,
shield
like,
and armor.
fucking-
Oh yeah,
I've
this
had,
shit's like
20 grand for like the
3,000,
whole
5,000
game.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we'll go to the minstrel ale house, I would assume.
Okay.
Probably the best place to find anyone local.
Yeah, you enter the ale house, and I guess what do you do? It
I will
is
look around.
It's quite busy, but it's busy in the sense that there's a lot of people in it, but a lot of the people in there are quite quiet and evidently tired. There's a lot of injured individuals in here, and most of them look quite gruff and warrior typey, and there are many symbols of the League of Arms inside the tavern.
Can I try to do an inside check to see who looks like someone that seems confident and does not seem like someone that that seems like someone that has been here a while?
I would say that's more likely charisma than insight. So just a straight charisma check.
That's fine. It's almost the same check. Just
Okay. Yeah, there's someone who looks like he's been here for a while. The tavern owner. He's a
All right,
very
I guess
tall
I'll walk up to the
dwarf.
town owner.
Yeah, he's an unusually tall dwarf. He's almost 5.5 foot tall.
That is
He looks up at you with his
That's
rust-colored
like
hair
human.
and his braided beard. Yeah, he's almost the size of a normal-ass human.
A half fucking.
There are
he's a
humans
dwarf.
that are that short. Like, I think the average human height is like 5'7", so he's like an inch shorter.
Yeah, he's almost 5'5", so he's pretty tall for a dwarf. Yeah, he gives you a friendly grin through his somewhat cobblestone mess of teeth, and is evidently very worry-worn and scarred face. Hello, welcome to the Minstrel's Ale House. I'm Juiced. How can I help you?
Hi. We're looking for someone that knows the local area.
we need to go to a few places on this place, and thought we'll ask around if anyone is around here that can help us, avoid certain areas if there's known hotspots, stuff like that.
He does a snort and a spit. It's like, you want to explore the Great Tear?
Yep.
Are you working for any of the companies or something?
Private.
Private, so you're here on personal business?
Yeah.
Yep.
Technically.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was about to point out that most of the companies have on their roster people who have been here for a fair amount of time. You can attempt to hire them, I suppose. Many of them do take freelance work whenever the companies are not heading out to prospect or mine or to collect. You're asking for recommendations.
Yeah.
What's the organization that the person who's hiring us is part of? I can't remember what it's called.
It's literally like the magic.
The Majorarchy.
Yeah, but I don't think we should mention that here, considering they're like enemies of every other country.
Care a whole lot. Oh.
Magocracy?
Majocracy. No, that's the Majocracy.
No, let me see if I noted it down. It was
The Moderati?
That's the one.
Moderati, that's the one.
Okay,
I'll lean in and whisper, is there one who works for the Moderati?
I've not heard of that company. Are they a new LLC?
What?
They're pretty small, so they probably haven't
There's
been
no
gotten
company
here.
here registered under their name as far as I know, unless you're setting it up yourself. Is it a new LLC or is it a private limited kind of a new company?
Never mind then.
Small startup.
It's a small startup.
Who would you recommend?
You'll be with many other small startups here, my friend. Who would I recommend as a freelancer? Yeah, I gazed across the tavern. Over there, Alianor. She recently came back. I think aside from a bit of rest and recuperation, she should be fine to head back out if you want to hire her.
How much does a freelance guide cost around here?
I have no idea. You have to ask her.
I'm gonna walk over to her.
The woman is passed out on the table. Her bald head just plastered to it, almost stuck there, and she's snoring super loudly. It's evident that she has quite an athletic build and has spent large portions of her life in arms or in fighting, and she is also evidently from the League of Arms, owing to the fact she literally had it tattooed on her.
Is she human?
She's human, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Or at least she looks
her
mostly
awake.
human, is the best way to describe it.
I'm gonna shake her awake.
The instant you touch her, she pulls out a dagger and stabs rapidly downwards. What is your AC?
17.
Okay. As the dagger goes into your thigh. Dealing 7 piercing damage.
That was rude.
And she's
I'm
instantly on
trying
her
to
feet, pulling out her dual short swords.
We just want to talk. Looking
kind
to
of,
hire.
She just kind of looks at the party. You want to talk? And you touch me to wake me.
Yeah.
Yep. He's an idiot. And I touch fucking name Lennox and give him the 7 health back.
He kind of looks suspiciously, sheaves one of the swords and pulls the dagger out without saying a word, wiping the blood off on her pants and sheathing that as well.
You can recover the 7 hit points.
Yeah, I just did. We want to hire you. We need a guide.
She looks at you through one bruised eye and one squinted eye. A guide for what purpose? Which company? There are some companies I refuse to work with any longer.
Freelancer.
None. You're
We are private.
Yeah. No companies, so can't be that company that you don't like.
No, I refuse. I don't want to guide the insane into the Great Tear.
Definitely not Quadructions. Not them.
She looks with a bemused smirk. They pay well, I know, but they do not have a setup here. They're too well known to be amongst the mess of the other soccer team here.
Sorry, I'm back.
Do you know this? And I show her my holy symbol of my order.
She does a sip and nods. Yes, many of these fools within the Union of the Radiant. Are you one of them? In that case, I definitely don't want to be your guide. I will not only not guide the insane, I will not guide the zealous.
Oh, I don't care about religion. I just care about destroying these creatures, so...
Exactly my point. The zealous, I refuse to guide you.
We don't not here to hunt anyone. We're just here to go to and look at the group. Who has the map?
I'll get out the map and I'll point to the places we need to go.
You just need to get to these places and put stuff there, and then leave.
She looks at them.
Quick and easy.
She looks at it and pulls out a rock and puts it on the map. All right, Rocky, what do you think? Think it's a good plan or a bad plan?
Is Rocky your friend?
She just stares at the rock. She does up to you. He's my husband.
How long have you been married?
Ever since the divorce.
Did you divorce the rock or someone else?
My husband
Wouldn't be
was
married
a
to
man.
Ah, okay. Just clarifying.
Why would she? That makes no sense. What you just said, Vegaval. She's married to the rock. Why would it be since the divorce?
Well, I don't know if they remarried or... I mean, look, she's talking to a rock. Do you think that I'm going to ask some kind of simple question?
Are you judging her? That is very rude of you.
It's not judgment. It's
she stands straight and she's very tall for a human woman. I know that Kirok and Lennox are both 6 foot something, but she's herself already 6 foot, so she's pretty
6'3".
6 foot's already tall. Like we're just abnormally tall.
We're just like three giants.
Yeah.
Should really apologize to her husband, the current one.
Yeah, well, apologize.
She looks at the map and points out the locations. These are hot spots, dangerous places to be. Reality warps at these locations. Why do you want to go? Again, I do not guide the insane, for I have no wish to die.
Getting paid to play stuff there.
She nods and pulls out a piece of parchment. How much pay are we talking?
How much are you charging?
How much are you getting paid?
1,000 each.
Very well. My fee is 6,000 then.
Get fucked.
Very well. Then I will not be your guide.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, we could pay you after the job is done.
No, before.
Well, we obviously
didn't get
do not
paid
have the
before,
money.
so we won't be able to give you the money.
Sounds like tough luck then, buddies. She sits down and drinks a beer that obviously has been there for sitting far too long.
I guess we should find someone else that isn't a coward.
I'm gonna pick the map back up and walk back over to the innkeeper.
She dismisses you with a flick of her wrist.
Got anyone that isn't insane?
No, we need someone that is insane.
He gives you a toothy grin. Everyone who wants to come here is insane. Even the League of Arms raiders and pirates and sell swords. You have to be pretty insane to have to come to want to come here and live here for a fair amount of time. It's just how insane you want the person to be. Yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the price. She wanted us to pay her 6,000 gold.
They didn't attempt to haggle?
That represents a lack of being reasonable to me. So, no.
I'll walk up beside him. Why did you also say how much we get paid?
I
should have
didn't.
just
We
said we
paid
get
twice
paid.
that much, dickhead.
Yeah, but still. Obviously, she was gonna ask the cut.
Yeah, Juice just shrugs. In that case, then I can't really help you. Might have to ask around the companies. They might be upset if you. Oh, I've got a better idea. Wait for nightfall. The minstrel's alehouse is always more populated at around the night times when people are off duty and such. And a new ship recently landed. Yeah, I heard it. So there should be plenty of activity at the alehouse tonight, and then you can ask around there for somebody who might be willing to help you.
You anyone, and I show my symbol of my order. Anyone from my order that is here that is somewhat experienced?
Oh, that looks fancy. I've seen something like it, but I don't think it's the same one. There's a priest in the street. He should be in Market Square now. He likes to preach there. Real proselytizing kind. Very loud spoken. Somehow he's been talking for a week straight. Still sounds perfectly normal. Very impressive.
I'll go talk to him.
Alright, very well. I will warn you, Canvius is indeed actually insane.
You know, I feel like we
ignore
should
him and keep walking.
As long as his price is the same.
Sorry, Vega Bell, what do you say?
I'm just saying, let's not fucking get a guide and go ourselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We've got a map.
contemplating. $6 grand? No, thank you.
Well,
Okay.
she's just saying because she doesn't want to go, so...
I'm just going to the market square if anyone wants
She
to go.
would go if
follow.
you paid her, is the main thing.
Yeah, we're not paying her that much. I'm not even paying her half that much. Not even a quarter. Yeah.
As you guys reach the market square, there is a man standing on top of a series of crates, yelling quite loudly to the crowd, and many of the crowd ignoring him. Some people are actively throwing objects at him. He's dodging them with remarkable dexterity. And he's just yelling out, "Tomorrow believes in you. Do not stay in this godforsaken village. This place is a shithole. The Guild of the Divine are charlatans, and all of you are opportunists who've capitalized on the fears of failure and loss. Leave this place at once."
Hey, you.
Hello, good sir. A new prospect. Look, this place is filthy. It is rotten. It pulls in these degenerates to want to gather here. It is a hub of debauchery.
Yep, agreed. I show my holy symbol. You want to talk for a second?
What the heck is that? He looks at it and looks at you. You represent one of the others. Who do you sell as your god?
I do not pray to any god.
You are irreligious? The
Well-
orders truly have fallen from great heights. Debased.
It is more that I believe that what I do is right, and if any gods want to support me, they will. I do not ask for their help.
Humbug. What do you want to speak about?
We
As he
need to
gets up
get
the
to
crate and sits
places.
down.
We need to get to a few places in outside of the city. We're looking for someone that knows the region to guide us.
Just a sniff. I've been here for the past 2 decades. I know it fair enough. But I assume you want to go to the interior, not just the exteriors.
Oh, Lennox, give me the map.
Oh, I wasn't there. I
No,
mean,
I would have
yes,
taken the
I'd
map
go
with
up
me
and
if
give
you-
you the map, yes.
Okay?
I show him the map. We need to get to these
He
places.
looks at them and nods. I know where they are. I know how to guide us there. Wait, you wish to hire me? I'm a
Well-
priest, a pastor. I have little requirement for gold.
It's more we need your help, and can we help you?
Yes. He stands up straight. You helped me burn down the Guild of the Divine. They spread false belief, go against Tamora's teachings. You helped me burn it to the ground, to cinders.
He said Tamora. Do I know that god?
Yep. Tamora is a
bad
god,
god,
is a goddess of good fortune.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
But she was the god of one of my fucking bows on Renvir or something, right?
No,
Oh,
no,
the
it
Anvil?
was the coin. It was the coin.
Yeah,
You flipped it.
it was
either a
something.
nat
Yeah,
20 or a
yeah.
nat 1.
The coin is not Tamora.
No. It wasn't that. It was something else. It was like
Tamora's
Goddess
gift.
of Unfortune? Who is that?
Bashaba is the goddess of misfortune.
Good
Tamora's
times,
the goddess of
Bashaba.
good
Good
fortune.
times.
yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head. But
So you want
us
I
to
know that that
burn
had something to
down-
do with them.
Want us to burn down their house?
No,
What good will that
I
do?
do not care about property damage to just the individuals participating. I want to remove their institution, their place of work. The Guild of the Divine preys upon these people's fears of failure and loss, seeing into the future, being charlatans, liars, and fake fortune tellers.
It'll be hard to move them. How do you plan to do that?
Move them? I do not care if they move. I want the building gone, burned.
You just the building?
Yes, but remove their
Burn
place
down
of
the-
worship, where they spread their false beliefs.
Well, can we go back to the very beginning? But I mean, they're here because of the rift, right?
Yes, they set up their business here to sell their divination, because people
Right,
are afraid of
so-
failure, of loss.
Great. So no rift, no them.
He just kind of looks with a questioning look. I do not know. The rift has been
Well-
here for 300 years.
Well, we're here to get rid of the rift. So, our plan's your plan. I grab his hand and shake it. Look forward to working with you.
No, those sinners must be punished. The guild must be burned.
Look, we can just burn it down. It is not a big deal. It's not like it is difficult to burn down a building.
We'll
I'm
do
sure.
it after we all did our job. We can
Yeah, of
burn
course.
it down and then we'll leave immediately after.
Yeah.
Is that
No
okay with
repercussions.
you, sir?
Hmm.
You have my word.
You will burn down the guild upon our return?
Yep.
Very
No.
well. The sinners' punishment, their coming, shall wait for now. After all, Kimura believes in good fortune, and I will lead you to the good fortune. I will show you that my faith is no lie. I am not a charlatan. The belief
will-
is true.
I will hold up my hand to shake his hand.
He shakes it readily. I'd like to point out this man is a relatively small, kind of squat-looking man. He does not look impressive in a fight in any way.
That's
Well,
fine.
we don't need him to fight.
Yeah, we don't
No
need a fighter, we
requirement.
need a guide.
Alright, you guys can note down his name, Canvius, Priest of Tamora.
Canvius.
There's some these nuts joke in there.
What?
I don't know. I just feel like there's
How?
some. I don't know. There's some canvius.
These nuts
Yep.
in your mouth.
Yeah, something like that.
Canvius rubs his nose and says, "You need resources to head out into the Great Tear. You can't simply... Are we moving on foot, or do you have other forms of transportation?"
I have this, and I point towards the lion standing at the bit outside of the market square.
Alright, we have one cat. Very good beginning.
We were
I
planning
enjoy
on
your
this.
faith in good fortune to want to leave with so little.
Well, that's why you're here. What do we need?
There's more of what you think is necessary. I do not know what you intend to do when you get to these locations. You evidently intend to do something, like you're going to so many of them.
I look like at the rest of the group. Is there any issue in telling him, like,
No, I
Just
do
roughly?
not believe.
yeah, we just
Uh,
who's carrying the things, by the way? It's probably like
We're
spread
doing,
around
like,
us, right?
Research of apparati.
Yeah, I'll just hold up
Apparatuses.
one of the. It's like metal rods, right? That we have to place down.
Yeah, metal rods with a whole bunch of extra
Yeah.
shindigs on the side. Yeah.
I'll like pull out one of them and show it to him and say, "We have to just place these at the
He looks
spots."
at them. Interesting. I cannot pretend to begin to understand the technological.
I don't either. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Alright.
So we don't need to stand
The
there.
belief in
long.
Tamora is important, but you must still prepare to not fail to some extent. You need food and water. Unless you wish to scavenge from the land itself, which might be inopportune to some degree.
Like,
I have a
I
shitload of
open my
rations.
backpack and I have like 11 rations for 11
I've
days.
got like 28, I think.
I've got 0. I need to buy some food.
Okay. You need
How
one
much?
ration per
29.
day, essentially.
Yeah.
I got 29 rations.
Okay.
I will.
I'm
I
sure you
will,
can buy rations in this market square, Vegaball.
I mean, I'm already a bit fucked up. What's the problem with eating more fucked up stuff?
Yeah, but you're still gonna need food.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm willing to eat a weird warp.
Nah, I don't think there's gonna be anything edible.
I mean, there will be at this town.
Yeah, that's what I mean. In this town, you can buy rations, but I thought you meant like while traveling around, you're just gonna grab random plants or something like that.
Oh, no.
I bring these.
I was like,
Nah, that's
really concerned.
No, I won't do that.
Canbius looks curious. So you intend to move on foot? This journey, this route you have planned
Do they
by the
sell
crow's
horses near here?
light should be 5 days, but reality dilates around the Great Tear. Prepare to either take longer or less than you would expect.
How much? What other transport options do we have in this town? Is there like
Horses, mounts of some kind, of course.
how much are they?
I do not know. I do not own one.
Where do they sell them?
He just gestures around the market square. You can see some stables nearby with non-horse animals being sold as mounts.
Okay. I reckon
What do you
we go
mean
buy some mounts.
non-horse animals? It's a little vague.
Some of them look dangerous to be sitting on, is the best way to put it.
It's like a horse with a spike on the back? What?
That's like a giant beetle. That's a potential one. Strange, like, carnivorous looking canine creatures of some kind.
I like the canine creatures. I'm gonna go over there and ask how much they are.
Okay. The individual man at the store says, "You want to buy or rent the warg?"
How much for both?
You cannot both rent and buy. That's not
Yeah,
how
I
it
know.
works.
How much are each of them individually?
Ah, okay. You see, now you make more sense. A warg is... Oh wait, I forgot the price of a horse. Holy shit.
I think it's like 75 gold.
Yeah,
Depends
a
on the type
warg
of
is
horse.
80 gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How big is it?
It is a large creature, just like a horse.
Okay.
It's gonna be better at
Pugs
attacking if you
are
don't ride it.
stronger, so they could carry more.
More importantly, wargs can move over rougher terrain because they don't have hoofs.
Yeah, but bugs.
Yeah. There's also a giant frog if you want to use that.
That seems not
That
practical.
sounds
for
really
long-term travel.
uncomfortable.
It wouldn't be uncomfortable.
I'm
just-
sure there's a
I mean,
comfortable saddle on it. Wait, did I buy a saddle for my lion? I think I did, right?
I'm assuming you've just been rollbacking it.
I think I remember buying one. Did I?
Yeah, you did. I remember.
Yeah, I remember buying one.
Okay.
Would
someone buy me a warg and a saddle, and then I'll pay you back when we get paid for this job?
I don't have any money, so I can't pay.
wait a minute, who has money apart from me here? Is it only me?
I was
gonna
gonna
say,
say, I got 75 gold.
How much money does
Yeah.
Giku have?
No idea. Giku?
She should be able to hear us, but I don't know. How
Yeah,
much?
Just
How,
on
how,
speaker.
maybe
Let's look
okay.
inventory. 245. I just creeped her character's Facebook. I mean her meta place. Oh.
Yeah. Meta place, right?
Yeah, did you just meta game?
Man,
What the
Hey.
fuck? Oh my god, I'm
Hey,
gonna
girl.
report you.
show me that meta place.
Yeah, so you're trying
Hey,
to
look,
buy a
you see that
warg?
metaverse.
Okay.
I would like the bug. What sort of bug is it?
It's a massive beetle.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so you could... Alright, you buy the beetle? Alright. The
How
beetle,
much
is the beetle?
The beetle is 200 gold.
God damn.
It is
How much
more
for
powerful and resilient, requires less food overall, easier to take care of. And, in a
Ah.
pinch, if desired, you could drink its nectar.
How much is to rent instead of buy?
To rent it is 25 gold, but you must be able to return it.
Must. I have
How many
to
people
return
does it? How many people does it?
Each of these mounts only holds one person.
Oh yeah, no, 200 gold does not.
You could get something far larger though. There is much
Remember,
bigger.
if we buy something, we have to get it. We won't be able to get it out of here unless we get like it on a ship that
we'll
has the
teleport
space
it.
for them.
Because I'm teleporting back there anyway, so
You're planning to
I
teleport?
mean, we'll probably need some
Yeah,
fast
right. Are we
mounts to get out
we're
of
not,
there anyway.
we're not teleporting.
Yes.
No,
What the fuck are
no,
we
you guys aren't. I am. Remember?
Oh yeah. Well, we're burning
Yeah.
down the house of the guild you're trying to teleport from, so you better do it before we burn it
I'll
down.
teleport first. Yeah. Simple, easy.
I do
Anyway,
have
how
larger mounts if you desire to sit multiple individuals, although they are more feisty, and you cannot rent these ones.
How much are they and what are they?
He brings you to the back, you hear a groaning roar from a cage. He's a bear.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's so cute.
He's not
He's a good
cute,
boy.
I can guarantee you this. It is mutated, influenced by the rift. But he will listen. Although,
Oh,
I do not particularly want him back. You can free
Is
him.
it-
He's already killed 2 of my servants.
is it the corruption? Has it grown a tail? How many
he
udders
pulled-
does it have?
He pulls up at a slide, you can see inside and the skull face of the bear with its 6 eyes. Most of the skin on its face has peeled away to just bone and sinew.
Got anything else?
Anything else larger?
No,
No.
of equal size.
I do not have anything else. If it was only the Sakatine, perhaps I could attempt to import an elephant. But I have heard that they do not quite survive the journey here so well.
Mm-hmm. And how much would this one be?
You can buy the bear for 300 gold. I can guarantee you, if you encounter something out there that is unfriendly to you, just remove the bridle from it and he will defend you, most likely because he would be very hungry. I do not suggest that if you have any smaller companions, I will not suggest the bear. He considers them snacks.
How many people will the bear fit?
The bear can carry 2.
That is
Yeah, for
basically a
300
second
gold, that
weapon.
doesn't seem worth it.
But the bear is also very capable in a fight.
Yeah, it's basically another weapon.
I want to get a warg, and so if someone would buy that for me, I would pay you back when we get paid.
How much is it to rent the warg?
The warg is 30 gold. The warg is 40 gold because the chances of it being able to return it are a lot lower than returning the beetle or horse.
Okay. Out of curiosity,
By the
how
way,
do
they
you,
also have horses if you guys just want to buy normal ass horses.
Question:
Look
Do
at
they
all
have
these
anything
peasants having to get
bovine,
rights.
like a bison?
Yes.
I go up to him and I grin and I say 75 gold to buy the bison.
Done deal.
I can't rent it because it's definitely not coming back.
He shakes your hand. Very well. You can have him.
Got a cart to strap this thing up to?
You want to purchase a cart? You guys have a cart, by the way.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
we
but I don't
bring
think we
with
took
us
it with
though?
us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly.
it wouldn't be on the Osiris Airstream. You have to buy a new cart. Yep.
I mean, the cart we could bring that back.
A cart is 15 gold. So you gotta borrow a cart from him. Okay, 5 gold then to borrow a cart.
Alright. Hey. Chuck it in with the bison.
Yeah, so 80 gold in total.
It's 75 gold in total. I gave you 75 gold, that's what I'm giving you.
Roll persuasion check.
Be the charismatic
Come on, bro.
non-cow man.
Swindle some money out of this poor fucking man.
Okay, but wait.
Mhm.
Wait, no. I didn't mean to hit him with that.
You killed the man.
Attack
You're
roll,
gonna use the
saving throw.
inspiration.
Okay. No.
Also,
I was seeing,
does
I
he
was
really
seeing
only
what
have 5 hit
inspiration that
points?
they get.
He's living in this place and only 5 hit points?
All right,
Come on, man.
roll a 1.
Okay, he says no. 85 gold. I'm increasingly getting the sense that you will also break my card.
I mean, not like I'd break that. And I look at the fucking bison.
I doesn't
God.
care if you already have purchased it.
I'd look at the bison and I hope you die.
Damn. So are you gonna pay 85 gold for both of them?
I'll pay 75 because that's all I got. So if you guys want
Okay,
a
so
cart,
you get a bison, no card. Okay.
yeah, bison no cart.
Why do we
Is
need
it
a
actually
card?
a bison? Because I doubt a bison would survive in this climate.
It's like it's a bovine creature that of unknown type. Is the best way to
What are you talking
describe
about?
what you guys are looking at.
Bisons
Okay.
fucking survive anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Bisons are pretty
Bisons
fucking
are
tough.
pretty hardy creatures. Like,
Don't they like live in like hot as fuck Texas and also survive like ridiculously cold weather?
They don't live in
They
Texas, I
much
think.
prefer cold weather.
Yep.
The
The
fucking-
shop owner does have something else that's also huge size that's not a bear, but he
Is that-
gives you the forewarning. This one is even more angry. So
Or is it
honestly,
buff-
in a grand scheme of comparison, the bear is a safer bet.
or is it buffalo that live in
Mhm.
South the Americas?
yeah.
Buffalo
Yeah, you're
live
thinking of
around
buffalo.
Asia.
Same thing.
Yeah. So your choices are warg, many kinds of horses, a very angry bear, what he has described as the world's most pissed off lizard, or a beetle.
Take a horse, honestly. Just buy a horse and...
How much is the lizard?
The lizard is
gonna
also
be
300 gold.
Remember, we will leave them behind anyway.
The lizard, however, can climb. I've seen it.
Oh no, wait, where is the temple? Is the temple here? No,
Yeah,
we
it's
have
a
to...
The
The
temple
one
or
here.
temple.
Yeah, the place we were asked to burn down, right?
Yeah,
is that
it's
here?
yes. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Nice.
And if we're doing that after the journey, then we're coming back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna fucking rent it.
What are you renting?
I'm gonna rent a horse.
Okay.
Just give me a fucking horse. How much is it?
10 gold for a draft
10
horse.
Yeah, fucking give me that. And Lennox, do you want to buy a walk? Because if you pay me back, then I don't see it as myself losing money as long as you pay me back. So
I don't know if I want to buy it though. I definitely want to at least rent it, but I don't know if I want to buy it.
Yeah, rent him
How
for
much is
40.
buying between renting for the walk?
The walk is 40 because the chances of it coming back are pretty slim.
Yeah, and how much buying?
AKA, it's very likely to escape at some point in time, or attempt to.
Yeah, how much is buying the walk?
The walk is 80 gold to buy it.
Yeah, like, compared to like a horse, you know, horse is only 10 gold to rent and the walk is like 30 gold more. It's better
The
to
walk
just
is,
buy it.
however, a lot faster than a horse.
And that's what I mean, like,
And
buying
it
it
holds way
is,
more things.
you'll have to pay half of it to get like to rent the walk. You only pay like double to get it fully without having to worry about bringing it back. Because if you
Yeah, if you want to, you can make the best friend of a goblinoid mount.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy
if you
it.
learn Goblin, you can speak to it. Because they understand
I've always envisioned it as walks being able to speak but able to understand.
No, that's what I mean. They understand you.
I speak Goblin. Just a heads up.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you,
okay.
so yeah, Vega of can speak to the warg.
Yeah, can give it commands and it actually being able to
Okay, so
understand
80
it.
gold and you buy the warg. Alright, so another party also has a warg.
I'm writing that shit down.
Who has rides?
So Vega has a horse, Lennox has a warg, Fearfolk has a bison,
I have a
I guess,
line.
and Kirok has a lion. So what's Giku? Well, Giku can fly.
And I'm assuming Giko is pretty light. They could just, you know, help on one of our
Yeah.
creatures. Like a lion
Okay.
has 17 strength, so
Yeah.
should at least be able to like support him.
Very well then. What else are you guys gonna do after you get this from the market square then?
I've got to go buy food, I guess.
Yep, so you can just buy rations from your inventory. I think they're gold each.
I will do that. They're not gold each.
Oh,
aren't
there's
they?
silver each.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
they're
a silver.
Okay,
A
cool.
gold each.
And rations are
Ah.
pretty cheap. Rations aren't really that expensive.
How much do I want? How long are we going to be traveling for?
Canvas
5
said
days, he said.
5
But it
days,
would be.
assuming that reality does not dilate enormously around all of you.
Okay, sick. I'm going to
I have
buy
double of
12.
it. Yeah. I
And
think double is
anything
a
else
good
there?
estimate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Do we
buying
need
12.
anything else? Canvas. Do we need anything else besides food and a ride?
No, not unless you think you necessitate them. You're already armed with weapons, evidently, so...
Do you
should be
have a ride?
fine. He pulls out a small amount of money and rents a pony.
Alright.
He gets on it. Not the most comfortable, but it will have to do. Are we intending to leave today? It seems a bit hasty, don't you think? You might want to spend some time recuperating after setting foot upon these shores.
Why?
I do not see why we would just leave.
The Great Terror affects anybody who sets foot here. Your first couple of nights might be rough. It's the
Yeah,
best
I
way to
remember
put
it. I was not sleeping when I was here.
This place interferes with how you operate and how you work.
Yeah.
Honestly.
If you want to,
I'd
you
rather
can
leave.
of course suffer these on the journey. Although
We'll
there
be
will be a
fine.
severe lack of doctors on the way.
I would rather take our chance to get the fuck out of
We'll be
Okay.
right. By the way,
mhm.
Kirok, do you have Remove Curse?
No?
Damn.
I don't even think I can get it. Yeah. It's a third level spell. I think it might
I
be.
think paladins do get to get it, yeah.
But I have only second level spell slots for the moment, so
Yep,
till I get
yep,
third
yep,
level,
yep.
it won't be. Let me just check. Yeah,
You're
I get
not
it.
a full Paladin?
I am, but I'm only level 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
you
the
should
level
be-
spells are level 9. Yeah.
Are you 7? I thought you should be 8.
No, I'm the same as you, Furbolg.
Oh.
I'm
Yay.
one level behind. We're the peasants that only always level up like 2 sessions after the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
No, 3 sessions actually, because Vegawal
Yeah.
will have 3, 8, and we'll just have 1.
Yeah, I guess in that case, Canvas will acquiesce and you guys can ride to the edge of town. We can see the barricade and the guards along the border. As they approach, you can hear the guards laugh at each other. It's like, "You're finally leaving us, Canvas." "Indeed, I am intending to guide these individuals." And you see the guards just audibly say, "Alright, I bet 20 gold they don't return in 2 weeks. 30, I'd say they're dead," following Canvas around.
Yeah, we will make do.
Anyone want to take that bet? I'll turn to the party. We're either dead and they keep the money, or we come back and we make double.
I do not have money to bet.
Yeah,
Wait, could I try to sell my splint armor before we leave?
I don't think
Yeah,
they're betting
sure, you get
between
half
us.
value back. Yeah.
Alright. How much is that?
100.
100, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Let me remove that. Delete.
Yeah.
I will walk up to them. 100 gold pieces that will come back.
They snort at each other. We'll take it, yeah.
Alright, I want 200 gold pieces back when we return.
Sure, if you return. If not, doesn't matter, you're dead anyway.
I will inside check him if they're actually gonna pay me back. Or if they seem,
go on.
shifty and want to keep.
They'll pay you back.
Yep. I'll give them the 100 gold.
They'll pay you back. Yep.
If I don't get the money back, it's Lanek's fault because he told me to bet.
As you guys leave Myliot Outpost, a strange sight greets you from the nearby shrubs as a man wearing the tatters of armor, evidently a grizzled warrior of some kind, with a limp and a half-broken sword in his hand, runs out of the bush screaming, "Run! Run, all of you! They're coming!" And he just crashes into the party, collapsing over the bison.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Oh no. What is coming?
Creatures! I saw them out there! As more League of Arms mercenaries kind of gather by the gate, look away. Some of them actually do approach him and they pick him up. Corval, you've been missing for 5 days! Where were you? I was captured! Those creatures, they're coming for us! I see them already! I hear them! Can you not see them over there? He points directly over a nearby ridge, which stands empty.
Bet it's the fishing village.
No, I was not near the fishing village. It was on the ground, chasing me. Undulating, opaque tentacles, each tipped with fangs and claws. Couldn't see the body. It wanted to toy on me. It didn't want to just eat me. I felt its animal hunger. He
I give a smile at the rest of the
broken teeth and a tear.
Seems like a great fight to me.
And he starts screaming, pointing at the ground nearby. It's there! Please, bring me in. I need to heal my wounds and give me a sword. And his friends pick him up. It's just like, Corval, you're really gone crazy.
Can I use Divine Sense to see if I can sense anything? Probably.
So
won't.
that's Celestial, Undead, or Fiends, right?
Yeah.
9.
No! Can I, like, where he points, like, right up to there with the line, do I see anything, or is it, like, literally nothing?
There is nothing there on the ground except from an interesting looking rock. It's kind of shaped like a triangle.
Is he, like, keeps pointing, like, towards the same spot, or is it, like, moving closer to him?
Yeah, he's panicking. He's saying it's getting closer to him. He seems to be utterly losing his mind.
Doesn't seem like our problem, no?
I cast
No.
Moonbeam around where he's pointing.
Okay.
I don't know. There you go.
The mercenaries flinch back from the spell being cast, and he screams in pain as something detaches itself from his chest as a film of this gelatinous, semi-opaque thing flies off his chest, and it screeches, gurgles, even though it has no mouth, and attempts to lunge at Kirok.
Facehugger.
Yeah, so Kirok, you're gonna have to give me a dex save as this thing lunges for you. Just viscous mass of what looks like gross mucus. Okay, just latches instantly to your face. Wisdom save, please.
No, that will be
You didn't even
+7.
dodge it, you just ate it to his face. Yeah, it's trying to enter through orifices and pores into your mind in some way.
I use my action to move the Moonbeam right above me.
Okay, and the
So
creature
I'm hit and it's hit.
shrieks and dies, vaporizing into just globules of solidified jello on your face.
I like spit it out. There you go. Dealt with it.
The man called Corval has immediately like fallen unconscious, and his men have already picked him. It's like, this place is cursed. We should return home soon, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should. Corval needs to see his family.
I like moved the Moonbeam around a while to see if any more of these creatures suddenly appear for like the duration of the spell.
No, you don't sense anything particularly being wrong either.
It's just 1 minute. I just move like the beam in like
Yeah.
lines around, like around circles of my allies to see if anything is approaching them.
Sure.
And after a minute, it
Wolves
disappears.
can actually learn to speak common as well.
Wolves, or you mean wargs?
Wargs. And they actually
I'll
speak it, they
command
don't
it
just
for you.
understand it.
Yeah,
Although
I
understand
know that
like
I
you.
know they're supposed to speak it, but it doesn't make sense that they
Decide.
would. It's what I've always thought. It's like, why the hell can this thing talk? It's weird as fuck.
I mean, they have an
I
intelligence
pretty
of 7.
intelligent, actually.
Oh, wow, my mount is smarter than Kirok.
Yeah, walks are not dumb. Man.
So, like,
Okay.
if Kirok can speak, why can't he?
He has no vocal cords.
How do you know that? Huh?
I say
No,
that they don't have vocal cords.
It's Sai's decision that
But
they
anyway,
don't. And he could also decide that you don't have some, so be careful.
Yeah, Lennox is now mute.
I mean, that was the original intention, so.
Yeah, I know you didn't
You
originally
just-
want to play a mute character. I was like, how the hell are you gonna communicate with your party?
Yeah, and then I was like, that's just more difficulty than it's worth. So anyway,
Line character could
they
work.
also understand
Yeah, it's all
Warg.
free.
Can I learn to speak Warg?
I think that's
I would
just
say
their
that you
own
can
language.
probably learn to speak Warg, yeah.
Yeah, baby. I'm gonna try and figure out how to speak Warg.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Be taught by the creature that doesn't answer to you.
I mean, I can
Yeah.
listen to it and then try and figure
also
out what
can't
each
communicate
sound
with it,
means.
Okay, cool. Alright, that canvas leads you guys into Mylian Outpost. Do you want me
I mean,
to put
out of the
location
Mylian
dots on the map for where to play? I don't think they're necessary. Essentially, you would have to travel functionally 5 days and kind of loop around most of the tear. Although none of Kurek's locations are at the epicenter of the tear around the mountain, so you'll be looping around
Circling
it.
around it.
Yeah,
That's
so you'll be
good.
going like that.
Oh yeah, we stopped by the fishing village. Perfect.
Yeah.
It was set to be right here, yeah, right?
You have to go by it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So 248 miles is about 5 days on mounts. Yeah, because mounts can move 36 miles a day, I remember? It's a bit more than that, but yeah, essentially the journey would, if nothing goes wrong, and if you guys need to do nothing, aside from stabbing the stuff in the ground, it should take about 5 days.
So
Nice.
it will be about 8 days, the way you say it. If nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, so you guys leave the area, it's been 4 years.
That would be such a, like, oh shit, 20 years passed.
Oh, sorry, geeks.
Yeah, he could die of old age.
Yeah.
No, for us only like 5 days passed, but for the outside 20 years passed.
Yep.
We time traveled.
Yeah, as you guys move off, I guess I'll just describe one interesting thing you guys see before I think we'll have to end the session so that I can write more about what you guys see in the tear. Unless you guys have things that you want to do or already are asking Canvius about.
Yeah. I don't think I
Why
have
do you
anything-
wanna? Do you hate the people that much that you want to burn down their building? And what do you think will happen once the building is burned down? Just gonna rebuild it.
It does a sneer. No doubt those charlatans will build another one, but it is punishment, divine and just.
Well, is it really divine if we do it?
It would be divine next to us. Stop questioning our faith, brothers.
Well, I'm not questioning the faith. I like to think what I do is because I do it.
He kind of nods there. He asks, why do you wish to visit these locations anyway for this research?
Might help us understand it more and, put an end to this fucking shitty place.
Why do you wish to understand the tear? It circumvents humanoid's ability for comprehension. It doesn't make any sense. You're simply pursuing a task that has no purpose.
I'm not trying to understand it. The one I'm working for does.
Ah, humbug. Thinkers, philosophers, those who consider themselves intelligent,
Yeah.
disreputable at best.
I like things simple. I hit stuff, it dies.
Precisely. Why do we need to care so much at getting more knowledge when we have faith?
I believe in my hammer. And I kiss my hammer.
Whoa. Weird vibe, but okay.
Does it do
He's
the
literally
thing where,
obsessed
like,
with it.
does it do the thing where your tongue gets stuck to metal when it's frozen?
Because
I
it's cold, right?
don't kiss with tongue, please. We're not there yet.
I don't rush into things.
As much as you think you do.
Yep. Campius
Can't
will
believe
mention
you guys
that you
are
guys
even
will have to pass
holding
by the
hands in
fishing
public.
village. Yeah, he mentions that on this route. Essentially, you guys can either do this way and go to the village last, or go this way and visit the village first. Essentially, it's along the coast.
Why last?
Just because if we do it first, then we might not have a guide willing to follow us the rest of the way.
True. Let's visit the village last.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want him to be like, wow, you just killed a bunch of people.
Wow,
for
this
no
this
apparent
village of like
reason.
200 people are all dead.
Also, I don't know how you're planning on killing 200 people. I don't think we should get. I think we gotta suss
Easy.
about it first. Before.
Easy. Walk in and say, "Hey, line up. I just want to check something," and then
Line up, it's not
hammer
blocking
them
them.
face. And then when they get afraid and say, "Hey, I'm just checking if you're evil or not. If you're not evil, you'll be fine." Wink, wink.
What the fuck?
And then just keep hammering them one after
Oh
another.
man, are we the baddies?
Oh, 100%, you guys are bad guys. No doubt
Yeah,
about it.
I'm
Here,
not
okay,
even
You guys
sure
have
if
done.
I-
You guys have not only done morally great things, you should have done morally bankrupt things.
Yeah, we've like
What
done
are
absolutely
morals,
nothing. There's horrible
really?
things gone on.
In
Yeah,
a sense,
exactly.
Kirak is
The
doing
last
what's
party
morally
was,
right.
was at least somewhat neutral, but you guys are straight up evil.
Yeah,
I
I played a good guy too long. I gotta play.
Yeah.
I'm literally neutral now. I just follow what I believe.
Yeah, too much
Yeah,
goody
I
two
feel like-
shoeness.
I feel like the last party wasn't exactly neutral. They were like somewhat leaning towards good, but we are like proper
Yeah,
neutral.
somewhat
we do
good,
not give a
exactly. You
fuck.
guys are most definitely deep in the. You guys are definitely leaning to the evil camp. 2 steps more, you fall right in.
To be honest, like we're planning to murder the leader of a enemy country. Like, even if you're good, like that's hard to just justify.
Yeah, that's hard to justify
I mean-
considering that, as far as you know, Pro 2
There's
has done
no
nothing
good
but good
sides.
for the city.
Yeah,
There's no good sides in war, alright?
that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
there is. My side's good.
Exactly.
My side's the just one. Yeah, as night begins to fall on the first day out of Mylian Outpost, can you guys give me a perception check?
Oh, I'd fucking love.
I will certainly
Watch
do
this.
that.
Watch this. I'm in that 20th.
Easy.
I just got a feeling.
That's.
Nope.
I mean, it's a 20.
Not far off.
It's a 20. I'll grant you that. Okay.
Wow, sick.
Lennox is looking at his feet.
I'm just.
No,
I'm
he's
just patting
he's
the
trying
wall
to.
still.
He's like listening to his walk and like trying to understand it.
I don't
What are you
understand
saying?
I'm still
those.
trying to learn how to speak Warg.
Alright, Fearbook is gonna add on to it.
Come on,
Please don't.
roll that nat
Don't
20.
I can't even get 20s.
Why not?
Because he's a -1.
Well, nat 20.
Okay, you guys got pretty good. Up ahead, you can see an abandoned campsite. You can see the ring of rocks have been placed for that would have previously been a fire, as well as the 4 or 5 tents around it. And Canvas points towards it. Look upon that! Tomorrow smiles on us. We already have a camp set up for us. No doubt there might be leftover food or perhaps commodities and accommodations.
How likely it is that it is something that is a trap?
Kind of pauses and thinks
Yeah.
about it. My faith
I
thinks that it is not a trap.
I just read like Grimtooth traps and like the campfire trap. I'm like,
Hmm.
So that'd be a bit meta for me to check that, so I won't.
I will say let's look around the area, see if there's anything odd about this thing. Can I like go closer and see if there are like tracks around here? If like someone
So you're going towards
set
the
it up.
campfire?
Like no, not towards the campfire, like around the camp. If I can see
Okay.
like tracks leading away from the camp or towards the camp or stuff like that. If there has
Sure.
been
Give me a
movement.
survival check to attempt to find tracks.
Ooh, that's only a +1, but I'll be fine. Yeah, it's okay.
There are some tracks, but you cannot discern what they are. But they are roughly. You would assume a creature maybe a little bit bigger than a human or a little bit smaller. You can't really tell.
So they look humanoid-ish.
Like they look like footsteps.
No, you just can't.
or-
It's not feet, definitely. It's
Okay.
like a series of indentations as if this thing was walking on just the points of its claws.
Can I determine if it's like going away from the camp or towards the camp?
No, because it's literally just holes in the ground because this thing walked on its claws. You can't tell the direction it came from.
So it does not have any toes.
Well, if you're following the physiognomy of, you assume that one toe is facing backwards. This thing was walking away from the camp after walking towards it.
It might be fine. It seems something might have gotten the ones that camped here before and is now gone.
Let's see if they have anything worth taking, and then I'll walk towards the camp.
Alright, as you approach it, a morbid sight greets you around the campfire, as there are several skeletons, 5 in total, ringed around the campfire. 2 of them are still sitting upright, the rest have slumped over, and all of them are headless. In one of the skeletons' hands is a bloodied sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right. So, this isn't normal.
Ken
I'll
just
check
looks at
the-
it. That does
the-
not look normal. Looks like
I wanna
they
check
prayed
the
to
tent.
Bashaba. You check the tent?
Yeah.
The bedrolls are perfectly neat. There's still packs with blankets and clothes in there, as well as a little bit of food, enough to last for tonight without having to eat any additional rations that you guys have. The campfire has evidently been extinguished a while ago. Is your best estimate of it?
Can I like look around the like away from the camp if anything is close by, either watching us or anything like that?
Sure. Make a perception check. I hope so.
Good idea.
You see that there is a computer screen, and
My God, I am a character in a game.
What?
You're
No,
so
you don't
dumb
see
that no one believes you.
He
Yeah, no, you don't
perceives
see
too
anything
far.
around you.
He's
perceived
been
into
affected
the
by
grey
cancer
tad
and gone
self.
mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright.
I'm
I'm just gonna
start
keep
eating the
watching
food
out
that
while
left
they
behind.
check out the camp.
Sorry, what did Linux say?
I'm gonna start eating the food they left behind, and I'll
Okay,
give
just immediately.
I'll
say,
give
"Oh,
whatever
Let me
food
touch it.
whatever food I don't eat. I'll give to the warg.
Okay. Canvius is looking at the bodies. Should we move them or bury them so we can light the fire? He kind of takes a sniff. They smell like heretics. Let us not bury them.
And I'll walk up
shrug.
and like grab a few of them bodies.
As
like,
soon as
carry
you
2 of them.
grab one of the skeletons, it immediately begins bleeding from the stump of its neck. Like just the vertebrae begin leaking grey, thin blood and spinal fluid on your shoulder.
I'll just quickly drop them off outside the camp. And, like, I'll smell the fluid. Like, does it stink?
What are you trying to figure out about it?
I don't know. Does it stink?
No, it has a very heady, irony copper smell. The
Now,
smell of
is a
fresh
taste
blood,
test
but it doesn't
something
look-
an idiot like Kirok would do?
100%, yes.
absolutely.
Yes. He dips his finger into like a bit of and does like a quick lick.
It tastes like marrow.
Roll a con
bone marrow?
save to not be diseased.
Bone
wait,
marrow.
you're Paladin,
Cannot be
never mind.
diseased.
Yeah.
Can I
As
like
you are
the
most
body
100% eating humanoid bone marrow?
the body I dropped? Can I like try to do a medicine check to see like what killed it? If like there's any obvious like broken bones where something pierced it or something like that.
Okay, yeah, go on. Medicine check.
Man, I'm rolling well tonight.
Yeah, a lot of inconsistencies immediately hit your mind as you're inspecting the body. The marrow, the fact there was still any fluid left in the bones indicates that these individuals had not died very long ago. But you are looking at cleaned, bleached bones. No no amount of flesh on them except for like the remnants of ligaments and tendons that hold the bones together. So the physical outlook of them is that they died easily 50, 60 years ago, but the bodies are still full of the bones are still full of organic matter. There's no evident kind of fatal injuries that would show up on the bone. So your most assumed way in which they died is that all of them were decapitated.
He like distractedly, while looking at the bodies, picks one of the bones and starts sucking out the bone marrow.
Yeah, so these
Weird.
5 individuals seem as if they had died by decapitation. And what's even more strange is obviously the fact that the sword still has fresh blood upon it.
Can I look at the sword if it's like?
It is a hand and a half sword, so a typical long sword, seemingly mass manufactured, but then tended to by its owner with new grips, and you can see the chips along the hilt where perhaps the owner wasn't very good at sharpening the blade properly. So there are some chips along the hilt, but otherwise it is a standard long sword. Although the blood upon it is fresh enough to still be flowing once you pick it up.
Can I taste test the blood if it's human blood?
I don't think any amount of medicine check will get you to verify that.
Well, does it taste like blood I have tasted before by being punched or something like that and tasting my own blood? Or does it taste different than blood I'm used to?
I would assume that most animals' blood, if they have hemoglobin, tastes relatively the same.
That's why I'm asking, is the blood that's on the blade, is that like...
It is belonging to a warm-blooded
blood.
creature that most likely also has hemoglobin at some point in time, yes.
Alright, good to know.
So this thing was most likely mammalian of some kind.
Man,
Words that Kirok cannot
Google
understand.
history has got to be worrying.
I'll come back to the group with the blade
Yeah,
and
or
say...
chewing onto a human bone.
Yeah, I'll come back with like sucking out the bone marrow of one of the bones and the blade on my back, holding the blade on the other hand. Yeah, it's weird. They still have their bone marrow in them. They throw away the bone after sucking like the last bit of it out.
Yeah.
But they like
Does that
look,
not mean they're just... Oh, sorry, go.
yeah, but their bodies look like they've been dead for a long, long time. So it's weird. No idea how that happens, but it's like it's a fresh kill, but at the same time, they've been dead for like a long time.
They did say time was weird.
Canvia's
Maybe
not simply time. Topography can also warp.
Good. So this whole place is pretty much fucked.
You are, after all, close to a rift into another reality, another plane, from what I understand. We would know very little of the far realms.
I curse the beings that put this upon us.
Yes, I've heard that this being was quite an idiot. Maybe.
Whoever did it,
Wow.
if I find them, I will kill
It'd
them.
really be like that, huh?
It really do feel like that.
Okay, I see how it is. If Zokius was like
sleep,
in
yeah.
this like crystal sphere at the moment, he'd just like fucking fly down. They're like, what the fuck is there? Huh?
Hey,
What was
man,
that?
who say some shit about me?
I'll kill you easy.
Someone say
He
some
probably
shit
would
about
have
me?
set up some sort of like spell that like lets him know if anyone's talking about him.
Yeah,
Talk a
talking
shit to spell
about
loose.
him.
Yeah.
Good
Like
God,
the in Harry Potter, like if you say Voldemort, Voldemort knows. The same thing applies here. If someone says your name,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Like,
But
wow, this guy was an asshole. Suddenly, like you hear like thunder in the background. What's that?
I assume then you guys will be attempting to do a long rest and...
Yep.
Are you doing anything
Yep.
else, I guess?
We will
I'm gonna
definitely
keep
watch
reading
this.
my book.
Warg.
Okay.
Could have really read half that book by now.
It takes 48 hours in total, so unless you are reading while writing,
yeah.
which is quite hard to do.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Keeping
I
pace
read
with the rest
it.
of the party.
I got a good amount of time probably on the airship because I can read during
Yeah,
the day.
I would say that if you're just reading during the long rest, it will take you 6 days to read it.
Okay, that's fine.
Assuming
I'll
that
try
you
and-
also take short rest during the day to also read.
Yeah,
If,
okay.
not, if you're just
I'm
reading
gonna-
for a long rest, then that would probably be 12 days.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
I'll probably try and read it as much as I can, just to,
Yeah.
I don't have to read.
Okay, I guess you guys
Excessive.
can do your perception checks one after another.
So,
I
how long
keep
will it
myself
take to learn
first
more?
rest.
Hey, can I keep myself busy by just tinkering with the arc lightning gun?
Sure, but what are you trying to do
Yeah, I'll
with it
give it to
or
you.
about it?
I just want to see what is. I just kind of want to like investigate and try and figure out what is the main components of it, slash what is components that shape it, sort of thing. So, if eventually down the lines I wanted to remove the parts that generate and fire the lightning from the parts that actually shape it to a gun.
Okay,
So,
I get what you
like,
mean,
to
yeah.
alter it down in the future, you know what I mean?
Yep, yeah. Giku,
So-
you do not see anything during your watch that particularly stand out in any way or form. The night sky, as it begins to dim quite severely, is curious at best. Yeah, so other than that, there's nothing really that weird about it. Okay, Kieran's
I take
turn.
the second watch.
Yeah, I mean, Gikuware pointed out to you that the sky was curious at best. It's kind of splotched with multicolors, as if there's like spots of red, purple, pink in the night sky. As Kira does his perception check. Let's do a history check for Kira. Something about the night sky is making you very uncomfortable. Oh wow, you actually
not
did
that
pretty
bad.
damn good. You realize
Damn,
what
bro.
it is as your watch is about to end about the night sky that makes you uncomfortable. Is that the stars aren't correct. You know what it's like to look up at the night sky and from the orientations to face from living life outside of civilization for a fair amount of time. The stars over the Great Tear are not the stars of Neo Zestria. Alright,
Never noticed this when I was last time here. Weird.
Yeah, so it does mean that it is next to impossible to navigate if you're just using your natural survival instincts, because you wouldn't be able to navigate by stars, owing to the fact that these are not the right ones.
Well, just gonna learn the new ones. Easy.
Yeah.
I'll wait the next one.
I guess.
I'll take third.
Alright.
Hanging out
I'll
with
point
my
it out to
lord.
him and say, "Hey, look, the stars are different. Looks weird.
It does look weird.
Have fun. Watch out. Don't sleep."
Sure.
Alright, yeah, go on.
Alright. Can the warg also make a perception check?
It can, but it wouldn't tell you anything.
I mean, if it's about to get attacked, it might.
Yeah,
It
but
might
it's
like be
probably
like, "Hey, bro, watch out! There's a fucking attacking us.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
Hey, what are you
Be
doing?
careful!
What you doing over here?
Hey, I'm walking over here."
Lennox, you don't see anything particularly interesting. The only thing that really catches your eye at night is just you see a beam of incandescent yellow light, which kind of stretch out from the tallest mountain peak, the mountain peak nearby, as well as a shrill kind of whine coming from the direction of the light. It rotates twice over the mountain peak before it disappears. Yeah, I guess whoever's doing last watch can do last watch.
By the way, how long is it going to take for me to learn how to speak warg?
A very long time, considering the fact your teacher's not very good at teaching because he doesn't understand common.
Yeah, because he's not even
Not
trying to
reading
teach me. Yeah. Yeah.
I've rolled. I'm still in Furbolg's watch.
Yep. Yeah.
I figure I'm sleeping poorly anyway.
Yeah. The voices in your head, which are normally, I mean, the word normally would be wrong here, but over the course of the last night, it was okay. But now that you're here, you can hear the whispering around you again. It's the main thing that you pick up during your watch. the air around you feels strangely welcoming. You feel quite strangely at ease despite how weird the Great Tear is in general. Something about it makes you feel calm to be here.
Calm. I see the knowledge of that is a bit eerie, but at the same time I'm calm from it, so it's a bit of a
I would say you'll be able to question why you feel comfortable and not on edge, but you can't shake the fact that something about this place smells. The best way to describe it, it feels like returning home. There's a coziness and warmness emotionally as you gaze upon the Great Tear as sun begins to rise.
You mean the Great T-E-R?
What?
That's the tear in tear.
Yeah, exactly. It's the font, not my fault. I don't know how the font does that, but yeah. Yeah, the Great Tear! Yeah, it might be the Kerning, maybe. Yeah, but with that, you guys awaken and have long rested.
Fuming.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I guess with that, we will end the session. And next week, we will have exploring the fucky place that is known as the Great Tear. Verily. Thank you all for playing, that was fun.
It was good.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fighting, 100%. There's gonna be weird shit that you'll be fighting. You all already know it. You're in the Great Tear. This is where I get to pull out the weirdest shit.
Yeah. God, I'm gonna have to fucking. I'm gonna have to fight fucking.
Mom, pick me up, I'm scared.
Mom, please, there's some fuckery going on.
Look, all I'm saying, if I get converted to help serve these guys, it'd be like that.
I'll kill you.
I mean, you won't kill me.
You dead.
I'll run away. I'll be too fast. I'm pretty quick. I'll
2
teleport
seconds.
away.
I won't hesitate.
I'm on a wall.
dodge it.
I'll be faster.
I'll dodge it. Imagine this, right? I cast silence on myself. You guys walk into me. Your walk doesn't understand any commands and attacks you out of confusion.
Oh my god, Kirok is level 8, and so is Theobald.
Can I'll level up like instantly if you'll leave it up.
Yeah, I will leave it open because I'm going up to get groceries.
Level 8.
I don't want to work tonight. This is rigged.
I
you
can
want
just
to do?
click.
You don't want to do work tonight, or you are doing?
No, I have work tonight.
Question is,
haha, loser.
Sai, if I level up and select roll, will it automatically roll in Foundry? Because I always have rolled in Discord before.
I think it will, yeah.
Alright, let me try it out. 8.
Yes, it
Alright,
will.
that's average.
Yeah, that's bog standard average, yeah.
So, do I take improvement or do I take the lucky feat?
Yep, so both Fearbook and Kirok are now level 8, very much so, and prepare for next session being, eat another halfling. But yeah, thank you all for playing. I will see you guys next week. Ho ho ho.
Yeah.
And happy Halloween, and stay COVID safe. The ultimate scale of Halloween is a COVID test. Yeah, you should dress as that. You dress as like
Actually,
the COVID test strip, and you just test. You
tell
just dress
you
as a
guys
positive
that
one.
I got a job working in the COVID registration.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you said you were working for like a blacksmith or something. It's like you just one day you said you were now working for COVID registration. I'm like, huh? Interesting.
The metal workshop was pretty shit job. So
it sounds
when
like
I got
a
offered to get paid like $36 an hour to do paperwork, I was like, fuck yeah, give me that.
You guys get paid $36 to do paperwork? Jesus.
Yeah, it is.
Must be nice to have a minimum wage.
That's not minimum wage. That's much better than.
Yeah, I mean, but the fact that there is a minimum wage means they can't pay you like shit.
You don't have minimum wage?
Yeah, Singapore doesn't have a minimum wage.
Oh wow! By the way,
know,
the
right?
minimum wage in Australia is horrible. No one actually gets paid the minimum wage.
Yeah, I know. But the fact is, there means that everyone understands you can't pay less than that.
Yeah, but
yeah,
like,
Singapore doesn't have a minimum wage, so you can pay people like $7 an hour.
Well, actually, the minimum wage for I think it's a 14-year-old is $6 an hour. It's like $6.40 or something.
Oh no, but yeah, in Singapore it's perfectly legal to pay a full-ass adult $8 an hour. The government's rationale for why there's no minimum wage is that if we put in a minimum wage, we'll stop being as competitive with our wages. Also known as big companies will be unable to exploit the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
Yep. But either way, thank you all for playing, and I'll see you guys next week. Ho ho ho.
Yeah.
Auf Wiederhören. Bye.
Time to import.
Yeah, I gotta make the fucking character and choose which feat I wanna get. If I wanna get a feat, I'm not sure yet. Thing is, I could either get 20 strength or increase my charisma.